And we are back for another week of D&D with Sept Imperium doing Curse of Strahd. And the first thing, because we obviously had a little bit of a switcherooski here today on who is sitting where, let me make sure that I can actually show a little bit more of Drake's face. So he goes, don't have... It's just like, this is Drake. Welcome to the Drake. Drake. This is amazing.
Sorry, our air conditioner went out upstairs, so I am using my wife's computer in her office downstairs. So a little different setup for me this evening.
No worries.
Sounds like you just need to replace a whole unit.
It's brand new. It's only 8 months old.
Oh man,
This is the fifth time it's gone out.
I'm in his old room, and that feels fine up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus fire you tonight in combat.
Alrighty, y'all. Well, welcome back to another week of Sept Imperium plays Curse of Strahd. We are at an interesting point with Curse of Strahd, and I'm super interested to see who's going to survive this today. How the team is going to completely kick ass and not have to worry about anything at all because it's just so easy, and they're gonna fall asleep. They're probably gonna need to. I'll probably have to stop giving them Xanax during the. Anyway, so as we're delving in, a couple things that I just wanted to throw out. First up, as our man, you the man. As far as that goes, as a reminder, if you've used your Amazon Prime to subscribe to the channel, obviously we'd love if you re-up that, because of course Jeffy Bezos makes it a little bit hard for us to do that automatically. We have to do it by ourselves every single time. Yeah, can you sing it, Chris? Can you sing it?
Jeffrey Bezos.
I think he paid $28 million to go on that ship with him.
You should make that your sub alert should be Jeffrey Bezos.
Oh my god, I think Netflix would sue me for every single cent that I have. But yeah. That would be amazing. I wonder if that would be okay under the fair use, because it's just such a short
definitely
clip.
fair use. Yeah.
Oh, it'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious.
All you gotta do is say it's parody, and it'll work.
I mean, it really is,
I
though.
can sing
It really
it if
is.
you want me to. Right?
I can clip it. That would be fun. That would be fun. Anyway, so if you guys want to support us that way, fantastic. That is the cheapest, easiest way to do it. Slightly more time involvement, but also super helpful, is if you guys download and play through the tutorial, $0 investment on your part, the wonderful game that you've heard 1,000 times before, all together. Raid Shadow Legends! Yeah.
I prefer Hearthstone.
Let me just
GTFO.
kick Phineas out of this world. He has disadvantage on every attack forever and ever.
Don't worry, I'll take care of that.
Phineas,
rolled
God.
another character.
Oh yeah, with the sword.
You know what's funny? They're out here talking all that shit like I'm the evil character now. He's the only one that's actually threatened a teammate
But
twice
Hearthstone's
now.
not a massive multiplayer RPG collectible game
With next
on the
level
Plarium
graphics.
Play Store.
Here's the best part of it. So right now we had 10 people who have played it through the tutorial. Again, paid $0 and are helping us make a little bit of extra money. The money we're going to use to go into new giveaways. And the next giveaway that we're doing, which by the way, Mythweavers 777 has won our May giveaway, so got a copy of Enrichten's Guide to Ravenloft. If we are able to reach 30 people to do this, and again, it's just download the game on your computer, preferably, because preferably, should probably slow down there, and then play through the tutorial stage. You guys are helping us make money by literally just playing a game. That is actually really fun in the beginning. If you want to take it serious, if you want to take it to the next level, I'm not going to be sitting here pretending like you're not going to have to drop money on this game. You're going to have to drop money on this game if you want to do well in the long run. But if you're sitting somewhere, hey, thank you so much, Loonbird. If you're just sitting somewhere and waiting for your next flight, train, you're sitting in Hawaii having an awesome time without your loved, friend, then those kind of things are perfect ways to... I just wanted to throw off on who I'm talking about, damn it. I was trying to keep it anonymous to a certain extent. Then that is a wonderful way for you guys to do that. If we hit, just 20 more people to download the game, play on their computer through the tutorial stage, you can do it in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. we are going to be able to give away another copy. This one is going to be of the next release. Let me double check that I get the title right, because on Thursday, if you watched, I could not remember the name for the life of me, even though I've pre-ordered it, because, you know, of course, at a certain point you have to. The Wild Beyond the Witchlight, which, by the way, the alt cover has caused a massive split in the community in Polyhedra. Some people love it, some people hate it, but Clancy is actually very, very much an art major. So can you tell us a little bit about what is cool about the alt cover?
You ass.
Indeed, tell us.
You
I'm interested.
Okay, first of all, as I'm sure it's well known that I hate clowns, you do not need to have clowns to show that something's a carnival.
I believe you do, with funnel cakes.
Who got the art major here? So, no, I really like the alt cover one because Displacer Beasts are really cool and I don't think they get shown enough in my personal opinion. Second of all, though, the design, it really fits the era for old-time carnival, as well as the font. And I think it just gives it that nice fantasy twist and obviously shows that it's a carnival without needing to put fucking clowns in it. So, thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Are you scared of clowns or fucking clowns?
There is a difference.
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna
Well, then you can like
clowns
subparse
make
the
more
grammar
clowns.
there. It's like, is it the clowns with each other, or
She
yeah?
full on took the headset off. She full on took the headset off.
I mean,
I would. just
can you
put
blame
that
her?
there is a-
I don't think so.
A distinction, maybe.
Yeah, I
At
really.
least I didn't put the clown
Realized.
as my background.
Who did that?
Could have just been a disappointing evening, you know, and so ruined for life.
Oh, weird. Looks like the raid command is working again. Okay, fantastic. If you just do exclamation mark raid all low caps, you're able to get the link. So with this link, this is the one. If you guys just download raid from their website, it's not going to help us. If you click that link and download and play through the tutorial, it is going to help us. Now, of course, it's funny because somebody pointed that out to me as well. It's like, so wait, what you're saying is you've got between the two streams on yourself 13 people who could probably play that game. And as Chris wrecks our camera setup,
And my Logitech software is doing an update. It just shut my camera off. Give me a second.
perfect time to do that.
It's me.
Absolutely. If there's a time that you can pick, this is the time. No question about it. But I mean, I love having kind of like a synchronized DM situation going on. That is always fun. That is always great.
Watch out with that Guns N' Roses Axl Rose head sway.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so that is a couple of the updates. The last thing that I wanted to shout out for the Polyhedra community, in case you missed it on Thursday, and I haven't had the chance to tell you about that in person yet, we are working on a new project called Project Hedera. And Project Hedera is going to be an absolute blast. If you've never heard of this before, I'll explain it in a second, but it is a West Marches campaign. Normally, campaigns kind of go week by week. You play your 3-4 whatever hours, and it's the same people, same DM, it's the same stuff. A West Marches campaign is kind of cool because instead of one setting one adventure that you explore, you actually get to be thrown into a full world that is full sandbox for you to explore hex by hex. You call out, hey, I would like to play this Thursday, who else is down? You gather a party of 4, 6, whatever people, get one of the DMs in the Polyhedra team to be your DM for that, and just go for it. It's going to be super fun. We're going to do it season, aka era based, and through each season that you play through, your characters are going to, level up, get cool gear, but most importantly and excitingly, at the end of it all, you'll be able to leave a mark upon this world. So Hedera is going to be the name of the world. We're currently working on it, including, I would say Clancy, but of course now it's Phineas. But yeah, that's what's coming up. Have you guys found anything else while we're waiting for Logitech to update for Chris?
I'll say there is. They announced another book in between the first two that got leaked on Amazon. So that's pretty interesting.
What is the new book? I actually missed that too. I've been too busy.
They haven't announced it. They just said the person who's in charge of it, and that they'll have more information for E3 or something on the 16th and the 17th.
What do you guys think it's going to be? I'm going to say my guess is going to be Dragonlance. Like we got so much dragon stuff here recently, right? It's going to be Dragonlance. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
it's got to be. With all the unarmed arcana that came out, like they clearly accidentally leaked all this other stuff, but then them saying like, well, we had to do it because we couldn't release the the UA without people knowing what it is. Well, the dragon stuff, it's pretty hand in hand. Not to mention, it's going to be October. Yeah, October themed. It's what everybody's talking about. It just makes sense. I'm just curious if it's going to be a source book or an actual adventure, because I can't decide either way, because we're getting a source book the month after, and we're getting an adventure the month before. So since it's sandwiched between the two, it could really fall either way. I'm actually leaning towards a pure adventure, because I've watched some stuff, and the adventure we're getting is only a 1 to level 8 adventure, and the reason is they said they think that it's only going to have about 200 pages that are adventure, and the other about 100 pages are going to be source material for like new subclasses, new features, new stuff like that. And so the theory is that the other one will be like a full-fledged like 1 to 12 or 1 to 14 adventure.
Honestly, there we go. I'm excited for it. I think something dragon themed would be awesome. I'm one of those dragon nerds. I absolutely love everything dragon, so it'll be fun to see what comes out with that. But that's it for me. That's it as far as announcements go. I'm ready to delve in. How are you guys feeling?
I think I've arranged it tonight where I've only got to get up to heat a bottle and that's it. So.
Yeah,
famous last words, my man. Famous last words.
Did you talk to your child about that?
Well,
excuse me, child.
now,
Could you
we'll
please
see.
be rational about this? As he just lets out the biggest fart of his life. Because that's
He
what
did that today.
infants are. Yeah.
Right in my face as I was changing it.
Yep. But with that, I think we can delay only so long until we delve back into this. As previously on Sept Imperium, you guys had made your way to Vallaki after a resurrection and such. Notice that the entire town was full of Strahd's soldiers, vampires in full armor gear, walking about, and having a full garrison of soldiers within the place. As you guys asked around, it seemed that indeed Strahd's forces had moved in after you guys left. That is when you guys also got a missive that you were to have dinner with Lady Vachta, and as you arrived there, you saw that none other than your former companion, Varen, was there. Apparently still alive, even though he had been impaled and supposedly killed by Ganon. As you guys had a conversation with him, it turned out, one, that Strahd was no longer looking to have a dinner with you guys. Two, that Varen, apparently, though he is a vampire under Strahd's command, is seeking to replace and usurp his liege lord, and would like your guys' help with that. He offered you guys anything, including an army that can come at your call and vanquish your enemies, if that is what you choose. Rolak became full Meryl Streep, and after a wonderful Oscar performance with a flick of Jeremy's hair, we were able to have the group tell him to fuck off and left. As you guys were leaving, you noticed that a woman that had kind of tattered clothes and a wild look in her eyes started approaching you guys, and as she spoke with you guys, suddenly werewolves seemed to just jump from rooftops, come around buildings, and just assaulted you guys. You guys were able to drive them off pretty well, but there was a little bit of a, let's just say, unfortunate bite of events when Hoyt was not able to resist the lycanthropic curse pulsing through his veins after a bite from one of these monsters. You guys got to know the woman by the name of Zuleika. She told you guys that she is actually part of a werewolf pack that nests somewhere in the Bartok Mountains, and that there's an internal split within the pack. One part of the pack believes that they should expand and accept everyone, and another part of the pack, the other half, which is led by the current pack leader, has children fighting against one another, so that they can very much Dark Knight style, to see who the strongest is, and then turn those into soldiers under, the pack leader and an extension, Strahd. You also learned that it appeared that Varen had traveled to their den multiple times, coordinating with the leader for whatever reason there may be for that. As you guys traveled along the Svalage road, and with Hoyt looking Prosperous, not prosperous, but prosperous, you know, a lot of perspiration running down his face. You guys traveled some hours towards the old abandoned tower where you had first met your dear friend Esmeralda, or Ez, in hope that she would be able to help Hoyt with his current lycanthropic issue. As you guys were traveling along, suddenly the air seemed to get colder. The mist was starting to draw on a little bit more. There were suddenly these weird bobbing lights that surrounded the spot where you guys were at in the woods with a road running through it. And then suddenly a galloping sound started coming towards you guys. We left off as you started seeing approaching through the mist some kind of a weird fiery mare, riding atop it a rider that didn't seem to bear a head. And that is where we're going to pick it up this week. Is there anything that I left off that you guys would like to include before we dive back into the action?
Hoyt and I were the only ones in the road. The rest of the group went into the woods to the side and took.
And speaking of, I'll have you guys kind of arrange yourselves however you think you would be arranged. As far as you know, the riders coming from the east. There are lights surrounding all around you guys. So, you know.
I'm gonna leave it at that, you know.
I'm giving our NPC a hug.
Alright, as Chris goes full creep. 'Cause he's a creep.
Do I need to roll initiative?
You guys will in a second. Well, so you guys are all on the same side. You guys kind of clumped up on that one.
Okay.
I'm sorry, David, I didn't hear you. Should I go ahead and roll initiative?
Yeah, you guys can roll initiative.
I'm now giving Nak a hug.
I'm like, why are you behind me?
-2.
Jesus! You have a 1, a 2, and a 3.
Oh boy!
2, 3, and a 5.
It's your
Come
boy.
on, Chris.
Baby!
Oh,
Chris,
it's
join
like
me
I
on
rolled
the
a natural
plus
2
side.
too. This is great. This is going
Come on, Chris.
fabulously. Don't you worry. This is not gonna.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, Chris is up here with me. Okay.
Next
All right.
back, baby.
Dagmar, are you comfortable with that place that you're at?
That's code for you're gonna die if you stay there.
No, I'm just asking. A DM is curious.
I mean,
Does
the
a
looks of it-
27 hit?
That's coverage. That's all I need to know. Is like that.
Is that coverage? Let me look at the.
Like, am I?
Somewhat. So, of course, on the stream, and if you're kind of comparing your notes here, you'll see everything clearly. The rain is gone. They can see all of their obstacles in their way, but really, each of the tokens has different view patterns. So, as some of the trees give some cover, you feel like there's some cover that you may or may not be enjoying. Hopefully. We'll see.
Gonna be quiet.
Of course, I forget.
Quite
this
a
little thing.
shitty day.
As that is actually what you guys see. So, as we kind of left off right as the horse just starts galloping towards you guys, the fire may kind of blowing after it, you see in the left hand of this headless rider this insane blackish looking axe. There's like little flames that are kind of licking back behind it and making a trail through the mist. And as it's starting to approach you guys, let me roll some initiative for everything else. Oh, that's
Would Finn and Nak recognize this to be a similar, or if not the same horse that originally took Rolak?
You can use your action on your turn if you would like to really pinpoint that. Other than that,
Just curious.
I mean, it's a breed of horse. Like
That's
you
what
can
I'm
recognize,
asking. Like, is this a nightmare or whatever?
it
that
does
thing
this
is
seem to
called?
be the same type of horse? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
say like, there's no way we can tell. Like, oh yeah, it's that nightmare. I recognize.
Oh yeah, by the way, its AC is 14. If you just here's the link right here to D&D Beyond, so you can look up
Yes.
this thing, so you know exactly
Jesus.
what you're dealing with. Yeah. And watch out, Drake, when you're leaning too far to one side, we just see a little bit of that smirk, but we don't see the actual face. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can't. Doop 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 doo doo. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Awesome. All right. As we
Just sit
kick.
there like,
Yeah, he does. He'll settle.
All right. As we kick into combat, the lights kind of around you seem to disappear.
Catch you all 3-2.
I can't tell. Are y'all waiting for me, or were you
Nope.
gonna say something else?
This is just like there's shit happening. outside
Oh,
of
okay. I was
your
like, was this
purview.
dramatic pause or?
This is a very dramatic pause. Yeah, don't you
He's spawning in
Chris-
his
Chris
don't
Christian
you
in
worry about it.
silence.
This is going to get more and more dramatic as the light just kind of goes out. There's a little bit of that twilight that you guys are looking through as the mist is kind of going through the trees and the underbrush here. The horse carries forth the rider in a full gallop towards you.
Oh, great. I should have got behind the light.
Horses are usually pretty easy to stop, so.
As it,
Yeah.
About that movement speed.
Bet who you think he's going to attack.
Only two of you on the road, so it's a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
tell you what, Drake, because I don't wanna deal with that one. Let's do it this way. Heads or tails?
Oh, I don't care. We're both standing in the street. I was just talking shit.
Say heads or tails. Heads or tails.
Heads.
All right, one is
He's
heads,
headless,
two is
horseman.
tails. Tails. Alrighty, as it does attack you. It also
Gods have will.
I find it funny that Drake and Clancy's dog seem to have the same look on their face, just sadness right now. Just
You went from one side to the other.
This is what he does. Ben's not here, so he's gonna look out the window and then he'll look at me all expecting like I'm supposed to.
Well, can you go get him, Mom?
Yeah,
I mean, I love you, but could you just go get him?
pretty much.
It's only like a 17-hour plane flight through the West Coast.
So as the horse rushes towards you, it actually seems to kind of go in what seems to be almost like an evasive pattern, trying to stay out of your reach of weaponry, as it's just like kind of like kicking up the stuff and trying to step away from it, not making an attack against you. However, its rider most definitely does. And with that, as it attacks down upon you, you see that battle axe kind of like fling downward. And actually, let me show you an image because it is so freaking cool. Let me see if I can find the right.
I'm sure he's just passing through.
Oh, he's
Probably
nice.
just here to sell us life insurance.
Yes. He's like, oh, what do you need? Like a couple more luck stones? I got you covered, boo. But this is what we're looking at here.
Ooh. Yeah, it was nice.
Alrighty.
Yeah, them little
Very
skulls
handsome.
trip me
I'm going
out.
to call him Larry.
Alrighty,
Doesn't
as
seem to have a good head on his shoulders, though.
nice. See, that's the quality shit
Oh.
posting in real life we're talking about. I mean, punning. That's what we're calling it. It swings down with the battle axe twice against you. Or actually, nah. We're
We're gonna do something worse.
gonna do something worse. Well, we're gonna do this. As suddenly as it's you feel the presence of the creature just kind of come at you, Hoyt and Rolag, and as it does, it's just like suddenly, just like for a second it was carrying what looked like a flaming skull, as that disappears and then reappears upon its head, and it's just like, and it's just like this weird wail shooting out at both of you guys. I need Hoyt and Rolag to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Am I doing this at disadvantage or anything?
No, you're not.
So you get advantage because him and Rolag are holding hands, going.
In their minds, in their minds, they feel real good about
I don't think a
themselves.
10 or a 12 is going to work. I'm pretty sure we both just failed.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that.
I rolled a fucking 4.
I rolled an 11.
All right, both of you guys take 14 points of psychic damage,
Psychic
And you-
damage.
and you can see that the rider seems to, as the fear just shows on you guys' faces, you're just like, ah! And as you do, you look at each other, Hoyt and Rolak, and you see your features as they are shining through, whether it is through the helmet or not, and just like get a little bit more gaunt, and there's like spectral force that seems to seep out of you and into the rider, as the rider gains some temporary hit points.
Oh, you cheeky fuck. You just gained 28 temporary hit points? That's cheeky shit right there.
Out
That's
of
legit.
curiosity, was that just a word, or are they actually frightened?
They are not currently frightened. You're not in the...
Okay, I just wanted clarification.
No, that's a good question. That's a good question. Alrighty, as there's just a cackling that comes forth. And that brings us to... Okay. Finn, it's your turn.
I am going to attack.
I'm not, by the way, Finn, I am not within 5 feet of him.
Mm-hmm.
He is tactically 10 feet away from me. Look at the squares where he is on that mount. I'm guessing he has. Are we reading it? Am I reading
You can
right?
attack him from where he's at. This is just to show that he's technically.
No,
riding
he's
the horse.
asking.
I'm asking. Would he count as? Would it be advantage because I'm within 5 feet of him, or is he attacking me from reach, aka 10 feet? Therefore, he wouldn't have advantage. That's what I'm asking. Because on the map it shows he's 10 feet away, but I didn't know if that was just
Finn, you feel like you should have advantage on this, as suddenly there's just a whispering in your mind. Something just right over your corner just going.
I don't hear anything you're saying.
And that's just right over your shoulder. It's just like this whistling laughing.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why I was asking. So I wanted to make sure if you did have advantage or didn't, because
you did not have advantage on the attack. So that was your first and second shot. So a natural 7 and a natural 8. Both of those are misses. As you just like, you're like, huh? In other words, Chris, you have something that is literally right there. Is what I was trying to say. You feel like there's something by you.
We couldn't hear you cut out the whole time, Dave.
Yeah, we didn't hear
I thought you were saying it does have advantage because I was like, I'm so confused.
No. You would have advantage, but it's canceled out by apparently there's something right
by
there.
something that's invisible that's right behind him.
Oh,
that's
well, that's funny. I'm crossbow expert, so I wouldn't have been affected by that either way. So is that still my first and second shot there? That's just one.
Let me double check. No, that should be fine then. I forgot about crossbow expert. That one was on me.
Fuck, I wish I would have realized that meant there was... okay.
Alrighty, as that arrow shoots at the creature.
18 misses.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
That is correct.
The bolt for description hits, but it's almost like there certainly was armor underneath. You see it as just kind of bent and broken. You see there's one part where there's actually like a spear sticking out of its chest, just at the butt, just a little bit where it broke off. As you hit into it, it just seems to be reflected. There's almost like a fiery full plate that it is wearing for a moment. The third hit, because Chris don't give a fuck, is a hit.
Well, yeah, that's without sharpshooter, because I'm like, I don't know this motherfucker. Fuck!
Does not look like it has, like, essentially with the temporary hit points, it kind of like dodges out of the way. You make it dodge, but that was, it doesn't actually take the hit. It's just like some stamina of it's sucked away.
Okay.
Yeah.
And because I didn't hear you, I mean, it literally sounds like something's like I could almost breathing on my neck would be a good way to describe it. Okay.
Yep.
Fuck. That's gonna end my turn.
Alrighty, nothing as a bonus. 1, 2, 3.
With bonus action.
His shot is a bonus action.
My shot's a bonus action.
All right, Rolak.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and draw my swords.
All right.
Stay where you are.
So
please.
that would activate daylight.
Is that
around me.
30-30? I forget, right?
It's 30 of bright light, 30 of dim light. Question: Does the daylight seem to affect the rider or the horse at all?
As you pull it out, the daylight shines forth. The creature seems to kind of consider you with more interest, but nope.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
What do I want to do? Do I have? Hold on. Do I have any spell slots? Oh no! I forgot we had a fight earlier, and we have not taken any resting food, which is why I'm hurt. That makes this thing extra interesting. Okay, well, fuck it. So, last spell slot, I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud. I don't know. I didn't mean to do it that way. It's my fault. So as I pull them out, I'm going to douse myself in radiant energy,
Gasoline.
and then I will go ahead and swing. It's not going to go well. Oh, 20. Saint
20
Christmas.
at 20 hits.
Okay. Is he considered undead?
You're not sure yet. I mean,
Well,
it
if he's
seems
undead, he
it
takes
seems
another
it seems
1d8
incredibly likely. Are you smiting or are you not smiting? Is the question.
No, I don't have the spell slot to smite, but the Sun Sword does an additional 1d8 damage to undead creatures. That's why I'm
And
asking.
yes, it does seem to count as undead.
Okay. So then that is 2 radiant damage, and then for Spirit Shroud, another 4 radiant damage. So
Alrighty, it
total,
actually,
total
as you
16 radiant damage.
strike up, you see as you open it up, there is no blood, no guts, no disgusting viscera coming out. It seems to just be pure darkness kind of seeping out of the side of this creature.
That's lovely. That's really, really swell. I'm gonna swing again. Nope.
Alright, a 15 is a miss.
That is my turn.
Alrighty, at the end of your turn, with that happening, suddenly the flaming head kind of reappears, opens up its gullet wide, and it's like, and just screams out at you guys. This time, this is a legendary action. This time, I need, and I'll just call it out, I think. Yeah. This is going to be Hoyt, Rolek, Rel, and Dagmar. You four are going to be making me a wisdom saving throw.
It's a good sign.
Sorry,
I
Finn.
already had it ready. So
I was
You
gonna say
should
my
not be
name's
there.
on there too. Okay.
That's okay.
let's hope a 14 passes.
Okay. You didn't know. This
Hoyt,
is spinning the
Rolek,
wires.
Dagmar. You're the last one. Alrighty. All of you guys.
Pass.
As this is a rightful presence, and the 4 of you guys are now considered frightened.
Cool. Remind me, David, so that means we just can't advance towards that creature, correct?
And you have disadvantage on all attacks as long as the creature's within your sight. Here, I'll drop it in the COS channel too.
Neat.
No, no, that's cool.
Give him a kiss. But what if I like fire? Just kidding.
All right, Dagmar. You are currently
Okay.
afeared.
Feared. But I can still cast spells?
Yep.
Okay. Second question. Does the horse appear undead?
Kind of. I mean, it certainly doesn't seem nice and fluffy. It seems to be kind of on the darker side of things. Kind of enjoy, changing its hair color to fire. Those kind of things.
David does his best Al
Like,
Pacino impression.
Reason why I'm asking, because this is my favorite thing to do to anyone who is in combat on a horse, is if I can cast Bane this turn on both the horse and him, and then cast Turn Undead next turn.
Sure.
If he succeeds, there's still a good chance the horse will fail.
You can certainly
So.
try.
Alright, this turn I'm gonna cast Bane.
Alrighty. Go ahead and
Just
cast it.
to
And you're
hopefully give a on the horse and him, because I can't.
That.
There's no third person, so
I have a
That you
question.
can
Let's
see.
explain that. You can tell me if you can't answer this. Totally get it. Is the turn undead on her symbol of Ravenkind different than her spell?
So Essentially, the symbol of Ravenkind has a special anti-vampire feature in it. That's how you can think of it.
Okay. I thought it was
That's
something
really
was different, but I couldn't remember what it was. Okay. Thank you.
And there's that.
Alrighty. Crud. And there we go.
Ooh, it's charisma. I forget about that.
So I'm really hoping the horse fails, but horse could roll that.
I hope
funny.
they
You
both
are
fail.
terrified.
Horse looks charismatic as fuck. I don't know what you're talking about.
As you grab the...
See the way he was...
Go ahead, Chris.
No, I was just gonna say, you see the way he was prancing around?
As you grab your symbol and you try to point towards, and it's essentially like in The Exorcist, you're trying to say some phrases that are kind of repelling it, and you just kind of keep stumbling and stuttering and stumbling and stuttering, and you can tell by the time the invocation ends, even though the magic kind of like reached out, they both resisted.
I'm a bitch. That's a charismatic horse.
That's what I was saying before.
I mean, have you ever heard of people who are really into that? What is that? My Little Pony show? Okay, we're not going to go into that one. But, yeah.
It's a bit.
It's one of those
Um,
Budweiser Clydesdales. This bitch, like,
So I learned something new about Chris today.
Boy, we're in extra trouble since we're frightened. That means that this motherfucker is going to try to kill us dead if he downs us.
Yeah.
He's not going to go after other stuff. He's coming for vengeance.
There's nothing else I can do.
All right.
Not
Well,
with
you have
bonus action or...
yeah, you have a bonus action, and as a cleric, I mean, as a rogue, you get some fun stuff that you can do with that, such as dash,
run away.
yeah, or hide or something like that. Which, I mean, currently you're not really in a position where you can try to hide. If you maybe try to move behind this tree right there, you can maybe try. But
I mean, I can certainly try to hide, but I don't think that's gonna fix my beard. So
yeah.
yeah, nah, I'm good. I think I'm good where I'm at.
Alrighty.
At least be in range to heal.
At the end of your turn, you're no longer feared. Rel, it's your turn.
And at the end of Dagmar's turn, I'm no longer feared as well, right?
Nope.
That's how that works.
It was worth a try. All right, so nothing to hit by that big guy. So I will attack with Firebolt.
Which one?
The guy with the axe.
Alrighty. With disadvantage. Hold control. Hey, double natural 11s.
Oh,
As a
nice.
19 hits and the fire kind of shoots across it, it doesn't do as much damage as you would have expected it to.
yeah. I kind of figured a flaming horse and a flaming guy wouldn't be hurt by fire too well.
Oh, you're talking about
And I can't
Yes, I
move
am talking
forward,
about
so I will
Sorry,
stay
your
right
woman is the
here.
best.
I will end my turn here.
Alrighty, sounds good. At the end of your turn, no longer afeared. Alright, Zuleika kind of looks around, terrified, trying to figure out what to do. Jeremy,
Hey yo, that's me.
roll me a D100.
No, that's perfect. I like the way this is sitting.
Alrighty. As she
take
looks at
36
that
points a day.
situation, she's just like turns herself into a full werewolf, and just starts backing up from that situation. As she does, however, suddenly you see what looks like a purple flamed skull just appear in midair, kind of floating right above there. And as it opens its maw, there seems to be kind of like these weird tendrils that reach out towards Zuleika as she moves and like just retch at her. As it gets to make an attack with an advantage there. Alright, that's going to be a hit on Zuleika as she seems to take a little bit of damage from that. And there's just like a cackling noise from that skull. Again, shit that my mic probably won't pick up.
Yeah, that is correct.
As she just kind of like backs up in fear from that situation. Hoyt, it is your turn.
Wait. Since she backed up, whatever was whispering in my ear, did that make an attack of opportunity on her again?
It didn't seem to do that, no.
So,
Interesting.
Go ahead, Jason.
Since I'm feared, do I have to move away from
Oh,
him?
you are so much more quiet, Jason. Is there any way you can...
just turned way quiet.
Since I am, is that better?
Yeah.
I was screwing with stuff on my old microphone here. Literally,
I was
there's a
screwing
dial down
with
at the bottom
stuff.
for the game.
Is not a great...
Anyways, if I could zoom in on my face, I would. But
I got you.
there you go.
Oh, man.
So, since I'm feared or frightened, do I have to move away from him on my turn?
Sorry, ask that one more time. If you had to do what on your turn, you have to do what on your turn?
Do I have to move away from him on my turn since I'm frightened, or is that fear?
No. So you don't have to... Yeah, the fear spell might force someone to move away, but you just can't physically... Or you can't move closer, whether it is a misty step or a movement.
Sweet. So, knowing that and pissing in my dwarven boots, I will cast Blur.
Alrighty.
Slamming my thunder gauntlets together, and my image constantly shifts. And with my bonus action, I will cast Defensive Field to give myself my 5 temporary hit points.
Alrighty, as you get both of your things, so that
Dope
is
spell.
there. As that kind of kicks into effect upon you. Anything else?
It's not the same when I cast Defensive Field now. When I tap one of the ravens on my chest, all the ravens start glowing all over my armor, and they flock off of the armor and shroud me.
Very cool.
And
Alrighty,
that ends my turn.
sounds good. Knack, it's your turn. The fear falls off if you know it.
All right.
All right. I am going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip on the rider.
Go for it.
Should be an intelligence save of 15.
As you guys are just trying to get through the different kinds of saves, you strike into the creature's mind, and there's just wickedness and terror that seem to kind of tether you to its mind for that split second, and you can just feel utter disregard for life, complete just hungering need for cutting someone's head off, collecting them. And as that connects, it would have failed, but chooses to succeed instead.
Legendary motherfucking cheating ass.
Alrighty, as that takes effect but doesn't do as much as you would have liked it to. What else would you like to do?
Being a wizard, there's not much I can do other than go, ah! So I
It's the
guess,
cuter version of
yeah, it's a scared version. Like the that's dominating, like aggressive. This is like
dominating. All right, we're getting some
And
interesting.
I learned something new
adjectives.
about
I'll
Jeremy
give my
today.
zoom in. It'd be nice if we had some skeletons that, then maybe the necromancer could control. If he remembered to summon all the bullshit in our backpacks.
yeah. Who forgot to tell me about that shit?
Mhm.
Who pooped my pants?
Get him, Raleigh Fingers.
All right, that's all I can do. So I shall end my turn.
Alrighty. At the top of initiative, suddenly a floating head appears next to you, Hoyt,
Wonderful.
and it tries to, well, technically this would be with advantage since it was invisible up until then, So straight roll is going to be not enough, as there's this weird kind of like tethering, almost like a ghost spectral lightning bolt, like tries to connect, and you just dodge out of the way, and shoots up some mud and dirt next to you, and there's just like a that's it. All right, this guy right here is going to move next to you, Knack, and try the same thing on you for a hit. Even a shield is not going to turn that aside. So you take 10 points of lightning damage. Ends its turn there. Rel, next to you, one appears as well. These are the little bobbing lights, kind of like this imposing spectral, almost like a chroma display of colors, but it seems to be kind of now focusing towards the purple more. Makes an attack with advantage on you, Rel. And that's going to be a hit. Do you have shield spell?
Yes, I do. And
All right, a shield will be able to turn that aside.
I think that's an awesome home rule that you've added in. Because I think it's so terrible if a spellcaster goes, I'm going to cast shield, and the DM's like, heh, sucks to suck, huh?
I mean, to be fair, I did that for the longest time, and I just what made it for me, what made it truly like a breakpoint for me, if you're a DM watching this, where it was just like, nah, I gotta let people do that, because even though I roll hidden to kind of like have that loot crate feel of like, will it, won't it? On the flip side, it sucks, right? You're using a resource and then you don't even get anything out of it. Yet as the DM, I see all the rolls, so when I make a NPC make the decision on not to use the shield or not, I have perfect knowledge. And that's just shitty for the players. So Drake is absolutely right. All right, as that with the shield is turned aside, Rolak behind you.
Oh, you mother...
One materializes. With advantage, that's gonna be a hit. And you don't have spell slots left, so ooh, 14 points of lightning damage. Ooh, make me a constitution saving throw as you're maintaining concentration. Oh, the same is true. No, Hoyt didn't get hit. Rolak, make me that con saving throw. Oh, that was so close.
You know.
Woo! All right, cool.
It didn't matter because I had Mind Sliver, but yeah. That I could have used, but yeah. Woo, that was close.
I didn't mean to put that on the board, David. I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out something my next turn.
All right, I figure I know where that's going to be now. As the horse stops moving about, you see it kind of like go quiet for a second, and there's just like, as you guys are just like trying to figure out the new combatants all about you guys, and the rider's just like says something to it. Rolak, I gotta look at some of the things that you got going on. It's again a language you do not understand, but it seems to be very close to the language that these weird little fiendish creatures were speaking in Vallaki. As it does something, you see it go very, very still, and then the rider's going to just swing down on you. First attack with advantage. That's a 27.
Nah, I mean barely.
Alrighty.
It's only 10 more than my armor.
Are you resistant to any type of damage?
Fuck no.
Alright, you take 13 points of slashing and necrotic damage as this thing seems to slice perfectly through your armor. And the blood is just like immediately turned into dust and goes away. Second attack. Oh my god, I rolled 2 natural fucking 3s. This is amazing. As the second strike misses, however, roll me a constitution saving throw.
I'm not gonna lie, David, for a second, I thought it was still the horse's turn. I was like, the horse has an axe? Like, how is this happening?
It's like holding it in its mouth instead of like we're ranging.
Yeah. I mean,
Alright, so I
that's cool.
I gotta use my reaction because I failed to use Mind Sliver, which lets me. How does that work, Jason?
Mind Sliver?
Yeah, it's the artificer enchantment you gave me.
Let me look. You
I get
asked
it.
me.
Do I add a 1d? Do I roll a 1d4 and add it? Is that how that works? Or do I just pass it? I don't remember.
Shit.
I don't
Sorry,
think it's called Mind Sliver.
I was
No,
trying to look up.
I think the Mind
Mind
Sharpener
Sharpener.
gives you advantage, I think, and then if you fail,
Mind
you
Sliver's
succeed
cantrip.
instead, and you have like 3 charges of that before it runs out.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think that's right. I'm double checking real quick. I just want to make sure you're. Yep, I can. Yep, I can. I succeed. Okay, so that uses my reaction, and
Nice.
I succeed. I succeed the same.
Alrighty, and that is when the rider's like, and kind of seems to be facing the chest towards Finn's direction. As behind Dagmar, suddenly another one of these little things appears, tries to shock you with advantage, and Dagmar, that is going to be a hit on you. As you take 12 points of lightning damage. And Finn, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna notice that he has turned his body towards me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to distance myself from him.
Hey, thanks for the
Little
raid,
bit.
by the way, guys. Omega Spartan.
Omega Spartan.
Alrighty, that's going to be an attack with advantage.
Ah, he was there. He was
You
behind.
take 7 points of lightning damage.
Okay, there's that. And then I'm actually going to attempt to attack the horse.
Alrighty, go for it. Alrighty, that's a hit.
Is that a hit?
2 hits.
Three hits.
Alright, and a
A
last
lot of
hit.
damage on that horse.
It kind of rears up. Still alive.
Oh, that fucked it up. Oh, shit. And that is going to end my turn.
Alrighty, at the end of your turn, 2 things are going to happen. First, suddenly, there's just like a fiery light that seems to surround the horse and the rider for a second. It's faster than you guys can react. No opportunity attacks. It just seems to move directly through you guys and towards Finn. And as the rider gets within striking range, it just goes, and the axe is just looking absolutely wicked.
He can move that far and attack?
That's a legendary action. Oh yeah.
So little tip, Chris. So you know, while David's doing the math, any mob that has a legendary action can typically means that they are above they are not a basic mob, and they have access to a whole bunch of shit. That is
No,
meant to
I
make
didn't
your
think
day
he could
suck.
do 60 and move toward me.
Well, he's also mounted
He's on
so-
a horse.
Yeah.
As he
So that
strikes
is-
down, the thing cuts into you, and you take 37 points of damage as it just, like anime style, fountain of blood, cuts off. You see the rider just jump down in front of you, and as it does, the horse seems to continue to burn and then suddenly disappears, much like the day when Rolak disappeared with the horse.
I'm just gonna go, hi.
Rolak, it's your turn.
Well, that is special. Okay. I'm just gonna target this little will-o-wisp that's right next to me. I still have disadvantage though, correct? Because I haven't
Currently,
had
yes.
a turn yet.
Mhm.
I thought so. Just wanted to make sure. It's control for disadvantage. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. First swing. 12.
12
No
is a
idea.
miss. This thing moves incredibly fast. It's just kind of like bobbing.
Well,
in
really
and out.
bad.
Yeah.
10's not any better.
10 is a little bit worse. A little bit worse. Anything is a bonus.
Yeah.
Swangity swang swang. 14 is also a miss. It's just like bobs in and out as you're just desperately trying to hit it.
Fucking still. And then, yep. That's all we got.
No longer afraid. All right, that brings us back to the will-o-wisps. All right, this one disappears. Dagmar, it's your turn.
Alrighty. God, hold up, sorry. He's 50 feet away from me, so I gotta get to about... I think that's about where I need to go. But first, as a rogue, I'd like to take a disengage for my
Sounds
bonus
good.
action.
Alrighty.
And then move the 20. Sorry, did you want me to roll disengage?
No.
Put it on? Okay.
That's
Cool.
fine.
Awesome. And then we're gonna try to at least fear some of these creatures with turn undead.
Alrighty, go ahead and do it. And what's your DC on that again? I think it's pretty much the same as your spellcast, right?
I think so.
Alrighty, cool. Wisdom saving throw. What is your spell save DC right now?
I think. Oh god.
You're gonna. Let me double check just to make sure. Yeah, so he's in there.
I always forget how to find it.
If you click on your spell book on your character sheet, on the bottom left, it'll say your spell DC.
Oh, thank you. Spell DC 14. I don't know if you mean, but I can see the wisdom saving throw thing. I mean, I can't see successes, but... Okay.
Exactly, yeah. No, that's fine. It just makes it a little bit fast for me. Alright, we've got a fail, 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 success, 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 fail. Alright, going in order.
Her Braymore is definitely one of those fails, right? Right? He just chose to fail that? Right?
One way to find out. Watch me change statuses. Alright, as you present the symbol and it just shoots outward. All of the weird little floating creatures are just like and seem to be just like absolutely terrified. But it seems like yeah, that creature is Sir Braymore is unaffected.
What a surprise.
And not like a legendary success, but like just succeeded, period.
Just
Alrighty.
prevalent, yeah.
Just you know, it just looks at you and with a non-head. It looks at you with the lack of its head and goes, "You can do better. You can do better." Just to rub it in. Alrighty. You can move another 10 feet if you would like.
Think. Oh god. Nope, I'm good where I'm at.
Alrighty. Rel, it's your turn.
All right. So fire doesn't work, so he'll cover himself in absolute ice and cast Armor of Agathis at the 3rd level for 15 temporary hit point. And then he will move 30 feet to here. He will quicken Shocking Grasp on the big
Well, you
X-Man.
quickened Armor of Agathis, right?
No.
Really.
No.
I mean, because then it does it as a bonus action. It doesn't really matter either way. Yeah. Yeah. Why is this not doing this? That's not what
I'm
it's
guessing a 15 does not hit.
I mean, this Armor of Agathis is a little bit more than I intended, but it looks like
No,
a
it's
cool
that
sword.
powerful. This is a 3rd level Armor of Agathis. It is strong.
You
It's
try
country
to grasp it and nothing. Too fast for you.
And that ends my turn.
Alrighty. I'm still in the hunt for this, so why don't I do that, Zuleika? This time, Sal, roll me a D100.
Sexy 69.
Noise.
Let's
Right.
go,
Because we've
baby.
got a full
Hell
noise out of that one. Zuleika kind of shakes
Very
off
noise.
her terror and Do you guys want her, because I hate DMPCs with a passion, do you guys want her to help out Knack or Fit?
My answer will be biased.
I think that she should go attack the big bad because I think if he goes away, all these little things is going to.
Yeah, I think she should get advantage and go attack the big guy.
Oh, Finn doesn't have a melee weapon, so no advantage on that one.
No, I'm talking about Rail. She can get to the other side
Rail
of him.
has a sword out.
She can get she can get adjacent.
Yeah, actually, she does have the movement for that.
Well,
She
no, I
can
was
get
talking like
adjacent.
right there.
No, I'm talking about Finn. I was fucking with you guys.
He's attacking Finn. Shit.
See, there was a reason why I introduced Rail to the campaign, y'all. All right, claw attacks. Yeah, that's right. All right, one is a hit, or not a lot of damage, as it seems to be resistant to normal damage types. Right, second attack. Natural 20. And
Tasty.
Spicy.
again, not a whole lot of damage done, but she, in her full werewolf form, just kind of starting to rend into the as its back is being just torn apart. More wisps of shadow are coming out of its backside, kind of starting to tower. Kind of like these long, oily lines just stretching into the sky. Wait, it's your turn.
Seeing that Rolax and Dye are straights here, I'm going to punchy punch that one to give him disadvantage trying to hit Rolax.
As Rolak just measures, okay, how can I run away from this battlefield?
That was me running.
Amazing. 25 hits, 10 points of thunder damage.
And then I'm going to turn around and punch that one.
Natural
No,
one
I'm not.
is not.
Bonus action. I said I'm punching that one.
So, funny fact about that one. Because gauntlets are not considered light weapons.
Oh, never mind. Can't do it. Never mind.
There's
Can't do it
technically
'cause
no
I have a
offhand
shield.
attack.
My bad.
And a shield.
My
But
bad.
yeah. Alrighty. That's it for you then. Do you want to do anything else with your bonus?
I really don't have anything else on my bonus that I can do because I still have my 10 hit points, so I'm done.
Alrighty. Knack. You've
Hey.
got fine company. You know,
Yeah.
they're finally making eye contact with you. It's great. It's going pretty well so far. You think like maybe a little candle or something like that.
Oh, my spells are going off without a hitch. Like, I'm feeling really good right now.
It's good. It's good.
Uh,
Things are flowing.
Feeling very powerful. You know what? If it doesn't work the first time, try it again. We're gonna mind whip our good rider.
You'll have to move just a little bit just to get a better view on him. Maybe like up there. No attack of opportunity, but just to get
okay.
to get
Yeah,
full
sorry.
view.
I didn't have myself selected there, so I couldn't see my view. Okay, perfect. Rolls are great. Intelligence saving throw of 15.
Makes it.
Of course.
4 points of psychic damage.
Sweet. He wants to cut off our heads. And then that's all I can do.
Alrighty. This will-o-wisp is going to just lay into you. Wait.
Okay.
Can't hit you worth shit. This will-o-wisp is going to go for you, Knack. Also a miss. This guy just turns invisible.
That's a good sign.
This guy turns invisible.
I'm sure they won't be showing back up, guys.
Yeah, bet they're leaving.
All right, as it is the rider's turn once more. There's kind of like a seemingly just coming from everywhere and nowhere at once as you feel the whale once again reach out. I am going to need Rel, Finn, and Zuleika to make me some wisdom saving throws. I think there was some. Yep.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
2 dirty 20s.
Oh, my bad. I rolled my manual.
It's all good. It's all good.
Not used to you.
Yeah, I like using I use the little hotkey things that are up there at the top near the boxes.
Zuleika is the only one who fails, and you see life force kind of sucked out from her towards the creature. However, you two still take, what is that? 11 points of psychic damage.
And I'm down.
And Zuleika takes the full 23 points of psychic damage. And Finn goes unconscious, prone before the Headless Hunter.
So, never mind.
What's up, Chris?
No, I was gonna ask. I'm not frightened, so we're good. Never mind.
This little guy comes floating towards you, Dagmar, is going to try to shock you. And that is going to be a hit and 8 points of lightning damage. Ben, go ahead and make me a death saving throw.
Got this. Natty 20.
Natty 20, you stand back up. You know my rules.
That is not a natural 20.
I know.
Yeah, come on, Chris. Jeez.
Right? That is a fail. At the end of your turn, the Headless Rider is going to take one of its legendary actions to make an attack against you with advantage.
Even though I'm not frightened.
Whoa.
And there's
Close your
something
eyes,
that's
Chris.
there's something that is very, very bad about this for a multitude of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
When you attack someone who is prone, that is advantage. When you attack someone who's unconscious, a melee attack that hits is an automatic critical. And as the thing just reels back and strikes down, you hear the sickening crunch of the base of the neck splitting away from the actual neck of Finn itself. Finn has been decapitated and is dead. Rolak, it is your turn.
Fuck me. Okay, well, just killed the boy, so. I'm gonna dash.
Alrighty. Kicking up the sloggy slush mud here, running towards them.
That ends my turn. I can't do anything else.
Nothing as a bonus.
No, I don't have any bonus. I can't attack as a bonus action without attacking.
What if you
That's
approach
my action.
within 15 feet and do Eldritch Blasts instead?
Yeah, I mean that's not what he would probably do if he just saw like one of his only friends get decapitated. But okay.
I'm just saying, like, if you want to do that. If not, understandable.
Okay.
Right there
I'm
would be
going to
30
hear-
if you want to go there.
Okay.
And it's a clean shot that way too.
Well, if I'm gonna Eldritch Blast, then I'll just there's no point in me even moving.
Right, but you don't have Spell Sniper, right?
Eldritch Blast has got it's like 90 feet, brother.
No, it's about cover. Because you're firing
He's
into
saying
melee
he's has
past roll.
cover.
Oh.
Even if you just move right there, or you could like move right there, make your shot, and then move there to give Dagmar advantage on the next attack.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
It's a miss. Second attack. That's a hit. And I believe Spirit Shroud works with Eldritch Blast as well.
It
I think.
does.
Spirit Shroud's a pretty short range, though.
Spirit Shroud is
Sweet.
insane. It is
Actually,
so
hold on. I think it does. Give me a second.
Oh shit! It has to be within 10 feet of you.
Yeah, it has to be within 10 feet.
That's the
I
drawback.
was thinking it was 30, but that would still be too far.
All right, 10
And then
points.
it was the last one.
You shoot the creature in the side as it is rocked. You move up next to Dagmar and no bonus action. So that is going to bring us to this Will-O-Wisp, which is going to just run the fuck away. Dagmar, it is your turn.
That changed some things that I wanted to do. I was planning on using Mass Cure Wounds spell next turn and get everybody in range. That's not gonna help attach a head back on. Sorry, I've been looking at other spells, scrambling to find something to do because I was so sure on this plan. That's not gonna help us either right now. Bonus action, I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon. And see, I believe this is 60 feet. At least, you know, that's the range, unless are these trees covering my line of sight at all?
1 second, I'm trying to find those. It's a cold bin. Too cold. It's not the one. Where did you want to create it again? Sorry.
Right next to the Headless
Like
Horseman.
right there. You'll have to step up in order to be able to create it there, just because it has to be a point you can see, I believe, right?
That's what I'm
Nope,
gonna
it just says
assume.
within range. It actually does not say that you can see. It says you kind of just
So-
imagine the space there, and this spectral floating weapon appears. At 24, absolutely is a hit for 9 points of force damage.
And then as my action, I'd like to attack the wisp that's right there.
Remember advantage.
You'd have advantage and sneak if you hit.
Why do I always mix the two up? Control or Alt?
Alt.
Thank you.
A 17 is a miss,
Yeah.
as these things move hella fast.
Alright. It's my action bonus action.
Alrighty.
I'll
At
be
the end
right
of your turn, Dagmar. Oh shit! Sorry. Did you want to move?
No. I've got a dog that needs to go out. What?
Oh,
real
okay.
quick, sorry.
All right. At the end of Dagmar's turn, the creature turns towards. So heads or tails?
Let's go tails.
As it is, makes an attack against you.
That's what I wanted.
All right. That is going to be a hit unless you shield.
I'm not gonna shield.
You're not going to shield?
I'm not gonna shield. Take my armor back at this.
Oh yeah, that's right. As it strikes into you, does 14 points of slashing and necrotic damage, and then would take 15 points of cold damage. Seems to be resistant to it. Takes 7 points of cold damage.
What? He's resistant fire. Oh, no, that's bullshit. All right.
Yep.
I will use my reaction to hellish rebuke him,
Alrighty.
even though he's resistant.
That's not the one that I want. I'm trying to find a good one that just like shows the beauty. There we go. This is simple, elegant. This is exactly what I was looking for.
decent
It
damage.
just says saving throw. It doesn't have a.
Yeah, because the numbers included in it takes the damage, fails and takes the damage, reduced down to half because it is resistant.
I just thought it was weird because it says Dex in the text, but it normally says it like in the saving throw.
Mhm. Alrighty. Rel, now it's your turn.
Alrighty. So Finn is dead to my left there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is his head still on the ground?
Yes.
What kind of action would it cost me to pick up his head?
This is gonna sound wrong to say, but free object interaction. At this point, it's an object.
I'm gonna take his head. I'm gonna say, you don't get to keep this. And then I will once again Armor of Agathis at second level.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Alrighty. Nothing as a bonus?
As a bonus, yeah, you know what? I should have done this earlier, but I wasn't attacking much. But I will hit him with Hexblade's Curse.
Alrighty.
And that's everything I can do.
Alright, that brings us to Zuleika. Who's going to make a wisdom saving throw after seeing that? Still in the game. Alrighty. It's just going to lay into him with advantage. First attack. Miss. Second attack. Hit. For reduced 3 points of damage. Alrighty. Hoyt, it is your turn.
So this one's still here, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna let him have an opportunity attack because it's gonna be a disadvantage anyways. Full movement to. Well, I'm gonna move my 20.
Alrighty,
Right
attack
there.
of opportunity coming in.
Can I
That's
just
a miss.
ask, why are you coming down here?
I mean, the people who are most injured are right there. Rolak and Dagmar.
Did it miss? I take it.
Yeah.
Cure wounds on Rolak.
Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna move 5 feet towards that way, because I should be able to reach that ruckus in the next turn. Well, close anyway.
Almost.
I'm done.
Alrighty, Knack.
I apologize, Jason. Good play.
I am hurt right now. I am going to. There's two within melee of me. I don't have a touch spell. I don't have a level casting spell that's not fireball. Really the only thing that I can do. Yeah, we're just going to try it. We are going to cast Chill Touch against the nearest Will-O-Wisp here.
It's still a ranged attack, so it's still going to be with disadvantage. Go for it. Ooh, that's still a fucking hit with disadvantage.
Don't matter.
That's Tank Knack at it again. Necrotic damage. It is resistant against. However, because it's an
But
undead
now-
target, it is going to have disadvantage on the next attack roll against you, which is wonderful. Or just the next attack roll it makes, period.
But no, it's only against me.
Oh, really? I thought it was the next attack roll it makes.
If you hit an undead target, it has disadvantage
Oh.
on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
My memory was better than my hope.
Yeah, just trying to keep us honest here.
Alrighty, stay where
I
you're at.
don't have a
Move.
bonus. I'm not gonna move. Nope. That's it.
Alrighty. Flies in behind Hoyt, gets an attack with advantage. Goes to due to flanking.
Straight roll.
Straight.
He's blurred.
Oh yeah. Good call. Okay, the first roll would have been a miss. And that is it for that one. This one flies around this way and doesn't get advantage on the attack because you just made that. And that is a miss on you. Good choice, Knack. This one keeps on flying. I might as well just take him out of the initiative tracker. Same thing with this one. For the next minute, just going to do a lot of flying. Which brings us to the rider. The rider is going to... It's just going to try to lay into Rel here. First attack. That's actually a miss. Second attack. Natural 3. Alrighty, that brings us to this thing right here, which is going to attack Hoyt as well. Straight attack. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. And that one is a hit. Ooh, maintain
There's my
concentration just
con
barely.
save.
8 points of electricity damage.
Cool.
And that ends its turn. Rolak.
Just something here.
Do you want to make an attack first so you have advantage and then swivel around?
Oh, yes, sir.
I was about to say, because you just moved out of advantage to.
Yeah,
Well, he
I
was trying to
doing it
help
so
you
that-
out. Yeah.
I was trying to keep because I figured you were going to rush over, and I didn't want both because they would. What's that?
I got a plan.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to get you conga lines so they'd be flat rolls, so that when you blur, they go back disadvantage. But yeah, I'll stand here so I can have advantage. First swing.
21 is a hit.
All right, I'm just gonna roll 2d8.
Yep.
Oh,
Not bad. 16 points of damage. Still kicking, but looking rough.
16. Remove me up for the first swing.
19 barely hits. Alrighty, for 12 points of damage, you just absolutely annihilate that Will-O-Wisp right there. As it's just like dead.
Okay, then I'm actually gonna go here and take my third swing on this guy.
Natty 19. Alrighty, that is another hit. It's another D8. Oh no, because you only casted. Isn't it all weapon attacks or just one weapon attack that triggers?
No, that was because it wasn't with my sun sword. So one of the d8s, I only get to have one d8 from Spirit Shroud. So that's what that extra d8 was. The second d8 is from the sun sword.
Roger that. Do
I
another
have to
9
take
points of
bonus action
damage.
swing.
That was pretty good. Alrighty, end your turn there.
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool. This also might as well be removed, and that brings us to Dagmar.
Alrighty. Let's see who's within range. So okay, that answers my question then. Just to make sure I'm clear, because first time using the holy symbol.
I was wrong.
have
You guys
more
were right.
Charges
100%.
then. So I have more charges of turn undead essentially then. Or
No,
just
I
the
just
one?
technically all the undead should have had disadvantage on their save.
okay. then that's not a problem.
Would have saved either way.
I figured.
You got
Yeah.
that will-o-wisp as well. That one as well. Yeah. Even with disadvantage rolling after the fact, they would have saved through.
Yeah. I think now's a good time as any to use that scroll. I know you guys said to hold it off, but like...
You do whatever you feel like you want to do.
As a healer and being drained of healing spells, and the only one I have is my last spell slot, and it's an action, I am limited to action rolls, unfortunately. So, am I within range of Rel and,
Zuleika? You'll have to
Zuleika.
move up here, but then, yeah, you'll see everyone.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Then, yeah. Gonna use that good old Mass Cure Wounds.
Decent rolls. Alrighty. Plus 11 to... How many creatures can it affect again?
Why does it have a -1 modifier?
Oh. Oh. That is a good point.
She's trying to kill us, guys. She's trying to kill us with healing magic.
I was just sitting here and I'm thinking like,
Is that
now, I
an
could be
necrotic
wrong,
heal?
but I can't think of any
Tagmar.
penalty you have to heal.
Drake, roll me a
Unbelievable.
D5.
A
I know, you actually have to
D5?
type that one out.
I was like,
D5, is that a thing?
I'm trying... Sorry, what was the question again? I got so distracted with that -1.
That's funny.
it's what? It's
He was asking
Slash
how many people it
R.
can affect.
Space 1d5, or just d5.
Choose up to 6 creatures.
Alright, so that is plus 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As there are 6 living creatures there, you can target everyone. That is going to be 12, 16 healing for each one of you. What did I say? Yes, 16.
It's making me place down a spell, so there we go.
You can right-click, by the way, when that pops up.
Oh, okay.
Lutch. You still have your action to attack if you'd like.
That, I believe, is an action spell.
So,
Like I said, that was an action.
I think if I remember it
use the
right,
scroll.
so we had to look that up before too. The scroll has the same casting speed as whatever the original spell was. So something like that is actually fucking insanely powerful. Insanely powerful. If I remember that correctly. Thanks, DM Jeremy, for following. Is that our Jeremy? Does Jeremy make another Jeremy? Or is this just DM Jeremy watching player Jeremy? This is Jeremyception.
I'm always watching myself on my second screen. Don't worry about that.
As no, you still have an action. I'm gonna roll it for now that way because I do remember it to be like that.
Out of curiosity, did Dagmar get HP? It doesn't look like she did.
She did
No, it
not.
doesn't
Thank you
look
for
like-
calling it out.
Thank you. I was just looking at that. We're gonna... So that's a scroll. I'm good to cast another spell, right?
No,
Like,
so you
can't
can't
see
cast
vision?
another
No?
leveled
Okay.
spell, but you can do another thing like shoot your bow or something like that, or
No.
rush up and
I
make
mean-
a rapier attack. Like you could maybe move over there with the rest of your movement, and then make an attack against that will-o-wisp.
Sure, let's do that. And then, I've also got the spiritual weapon.
Oh yeah. Well, you used your bonus action already,
But-
so casting the spell with the
Oh,
bonus action.
okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Sorry, first time
Still
with spiritual
clutch.
weapon, so...
Super, super clutch.
Okay. Trying. Okay. Oh, thank you for placing me so I have advantage on that roll, right?
Yes. Ooh, natty 18. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll me sneak attack as well.
Oh, okay. Do I have
Nah,
sneak attack?
hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Oof, okay.
Oh,
Not the worst. Not the worst. So 13, however, sadly reduced down to 6 points of piercing damage, as it does seem to be resistant to non-magical damage there. All right, cool. That was your movement, action, bonus action. That's it for Dagmar. At the end of your turn, You see the same weird red light kind of build around the creature as it seems to move once again without getting any opportunity attacks. Just insanely fast. It's almost like this red line cutting through reality itself as it reappears right next to you, Dagmar, and makes a strike.
No, it doesn't. No. Why would it do that?
Why would it?
Why would it?
I was hoping it would attack me by taking its head, but I guess not so much.
It
Right.
totally misses, right?
No, that is
It totally
37
misses.
points of damage.
He
Not
looks
enough
like
to
he's
kill
doing
you
a lot of
outright,
that.
Dagmar. But as you go unconscious with that hit,
Fucking dick.
Oh, at
Just
least
cuts
they healed
across your
everybody
back.
before.
Dagmar drops down to the ground, her body bouncing for a second as her eyes close. Well, it's your turn.
Darkness, my old friend.
Don't worry, guys. We're gonna have a really cool session without David, and we're gonna make our new party. We're gonna make like the strongest fucking party compensation.
I'm
Like,
a
we can
roll
possibly
superhero.
Yeah. I'm gonna download a fucking like a hack so that we all get like when we roll our characters for Discord, so we get like 89s on our
Yeah. It was amazing.
Do I get advantage with the unconscious player?
Oh shit! You should probably get rid of my spiritual weapon too.
Nope. It's not concentration. It
It actually-
remains.
yeah.
Oh, it is.
If you get popped back up, yep, you can swing it again.
Okay, that's good. That's
It's
good.
one of the best
It just
parts
hangs
about it.
out.
Man, I got nothing. I got nothing, man. Alright, Booming Blade it is. He likes to move around a lot, right?
So just make your attack, and then
Yeah.
we'll worry about Booming Blade after. It's one of the hardest spells to really make work well within the
Oh,
BTT.
yeah, he hit it.
Well, he takes because he's casting it at a higher level. Take the initial damage.
Yeah, it should be because I'm over level 5, so
Yeah,
it's
so
that,
you get to roll. You get to roll a d8 on top of that.
No, so the
Good
initial
call,
one
good call.
usually before level 5 doesn't do an initial D8. Only the D8 if it moves. At level 5, it scales. The initial hit does an extra D8 damage, and if it moves thereafter, it deals an additional 2D8. So that roll is correct. You don't get an extra D8, but you do get that 4 from above, so that is 17 points of damage. Very nice.
Alrighty, I'll take it. And do I have a bonus? I get an extra 2 damage from with my
Exploits
proficiency
curse.
bonus. Yeah,
Mhm,
so
mhm.
3 damage. My proficiency is 3, so it takes another 3 damage on top of that.
Noted.
And I guess that ends my turn. Do I have a bonus action? No, I do not. That's it. All right.
All right. Oops. Zuleika. Going to make another wisdom saving throw. Natural 20 rushes forward to help you out. All right, 2 attacks. Natural 1 and a natural 16. The latter one hits. 8 points reduced down to 4 points of slashing damage. Oh.
Rushing up there, I'm going to reach down using my last spell slot. And grab Dagmar's hand and say, "The Morning Lord's not ready. Run."
Run from the light! Wait, no, the Morning Lord.
And
Thanks.
bonus action. Defensive field again.
Alrighty, back up to 6. And it's actually your artificer level that you get in the defensive field, not just the 5.
Sweet, that ends my turn.
Alrighty, sorry, just getting us a little bit more focused in for the stream, and that is going to move on to Knack. It's your turn.
Okay, it's me.
Yeah. Sweet. You're taller than me, so you can shoot over me.
I'm actually I'm probably barely taller than you. However, the shot won't matter as far as that. I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip at 3rd level.
Ooh.
Decent roll. So I'm going
who do you
to
target
obviously
against?
attack the rider and then the will-o-wisp in between me and Deckman.
Roger that. The rider succeeds, the will-o-wisp does not, as the will-o-wisp is turned into just a little bit of arcane dust and dissipates.
And I'm not going to move.
Just stay right there.
Nope.
just shaking your head, just like just
Join the
open
party.
up your arms wide for a hug. Alrighty. This will-o-wisp is going to keep attacking Vrolak there. Shock for a miss.
David, I'm changing it, by the way. I don't know how, but my number was wrong in Foundry. It says I have 18. I have 17. I have no idea where that extra one's coming from. Because
It was
Because
it was
I
a
gave-
13
I
attack
gave-
anyway.
We had changed. See, that's where we've screwed up. We changed your infusion. You don't have the concentration thing now. You have
Yes, I
plus
do.
1 armor. We had changed it last session.
I feel like there's no way that he would go
There's
for
no way I would have wanted that. You know, unless you just.
Oh, okay.
I don't have
Never
a
mind.
choice.
Never mind. Never
Yeah,
mind.
because I
swapped mine to plus 1 armor.
Let's
Yeah, yeah.
double check
Well,
after. Yeah, let's double check here in a
I
second.
pulled up my D&D Beyond because I was thinking, but I should only have 17, just instead of 18. I don't know why I said 18. Just so you know.
Alrighty.
Okay. Is it?
Does-
Oh no, it's not my.
Doesn't hit you as it is the rider's turn.
Yes, sir.
The rider turns towards the prone Dagmar. First attack with advantage. Is a hit
I get disadvantage because.
because Hoyt didn't hit the rider yet. As Dagmar goes unconscious again.
Hey, you didn't cut off my head, right?
Not
yet.
Not yet. but I did
Second
this.
attack with advantage.
No.
As it strikes down into Dagmar, lifts up, and the second swing comes down and just inches from your head. It strikes in.
As in corpse.
There's like
She
2
still
natural
almost touched her
sixes. It was, yep, that was this close. Double heads.
Jesus Christ.
Right, Rolak, it's your turn.
First hit.
What do you have advantage?
I don't.
So the first one would have been a natural 12 for a total of 17. That's a miss. But we can say that the second roll was technically the 18. So with that one, that would have been a 23 to hit for 6 points of radiant. Go and roll me your 2d8. 18 points of damage. Whoo! And with that, you turned that one into dust as well.
All right. Then I'll move 30 feet here. And it's my turn.
Alrighty.
Actually, I still have my bonus action.
Yep.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Hexblade Curse on him as well, on the rider.
You get a Hexblade's Curse, and you get it, but really, they just keep pointing towards the same person. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's the same one,
Alrighty.
but- In my turn.
At the end of your turn,
Here he goes with that bullshit.
again, the fiery head appears upon its shoulders and kind of bursts outward. I need all of you guys to make me wisdom saving throw. I can call it out if that's easier, but oof.
Oh,
We ain't
you rolled
smart.
like some straight champions here.
Let me
rolled
go
a
ahead and
9.
get that too.
Rel did good. Oh, there you go.
It's
There
just
you go,
meant to be a
France.
one-on-one. This guy versus Rel. Like it's just meant
Join
to
the
He
be.
club.
keeps running from me. Hit me, I'm in.
Hit me. Alrighty. Funny enough, Dagmar, you don't really get anything right now, so I like literally don't
You still
hear
have me
anything.
roll.
Knack, you got a 9. You're scared. God damn it. God damn it. That. Oof. Alrighty. As Rel, you're the only one who is able to withstand the fear effect. Dagmar.
Fear factor.
Fear factor. Can you put a group of D&D players into a game with David? Let's find out in today's episode of Fear
Can they
Factor.
survive? Can their characters survive?
No,
I
not their
shall
characters.
bet you
Their
will be.
psyche. Their psyche.
Oh,
Oof. All right.
Oh, that
That's the
sucks.
first fail.
Oh,
Rel.
that sucks a lot. Because now if he hits you, oh, that sucks.
If he hits her, she's dead no matter what. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Thank
because
you.
he's got multi-attack.
thank you.
No, because
Comfort.
with Finn too, you get the sense that a critical with this weapon decapitates upon impact.
He's got a Vorpal sword. Oh God.
All right.
Is there
Rel.
anything else I can do with my turn? Oh, wait.
Nope.
I've got an idea, but I can't do it before my turn, so let's just pray that he doesn't hit you. Go, Rel.
He's looking at his
Oh, it's
options
my
now.
turn.
He's
Oh,
deep in
no.
thought.
I thought it was your guys' go.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. I
No,
apologize.
you're good. I could tell by your face you were like waiting on one of us.
Yeah, basically. All right. In that case,
And it's like you guys have a badass healer on your side, and she fucking was able to. What was that? 6 times 16, so that was 60, 106 points of HP in a single turn.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty badass.
The only reason we're still standing. So while he's doing that, David, I wanted to ask you, now granted this is all circumstantial, that it goes all the way to my turn. Frighten means I can't advance the turn. But
Can't get
theoretically,
closer. Mhm.
I'm 10 feet away.
Yep.
So if I was to move here,
Yep, that's good.
and then I move here.
Yeah, the normal like trying to stay within its.
And then I get here,
Yeah.
that would be half my movement. The reason I'm asking that is then I could use my action to drag her away from him, and it would not provoke an opportunity attack, correct?
Yep.
Okay. That was where I was going with, because I would want to drag and put myself between her and him, but that also means that we have to go through his turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Rel makes a long sword attack.
and that was a Boomer Blade.
Alrighty. Damn, fucking max roll.
5 on that too.
So 18 points of damage. Very good. And remember, you got to call out whether you quicken things before you do it. You can't really make those decisions after the fact.
I'm not cooking on that. I'm out of spell points. That was
shit.
just,
Damn it.
that was just my booming blade. Yeah.
I got you.
And do I have anything? Not really. So that ends my turn.
All right. Zuleika is terrified. Smart enough to not get an attack of opportunity, is going to just keep trying to attack this thing. All right, the first one is a miss. Second one, also a miss. Hoyt, your turn.
Oh boy. So my attacks would be at disadvantage as well, correct?
Yep.
And that's control, right?
Yes, sir. Hold it.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Trying to think.
How are you at full health? You were like the luckiest fucking dude.
Yeah,
He's fucking
Flirt's
hard to
amazing.
hit. I mean, that's just it, right?
Because he's been in the danger zone the whole time.
I'm trying to figure out his AC certainly is showing up really weird.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be
21.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 22. Because
21. Because your plate is 18, plus 1 is 19, plus your shield is 21.
and then my +1 armor is 22.
No. That's what I was saying. Your plate is a base 18, plus 1 is 19, plus
Yep.
2 from the shield is 21.
Yeah. All right. I missed both my attacks. Sweet God. And shit. I am going to now. Dagmar, is she a small creature or a medium-sized creature?
Medium sized. Either way, you would have
Now-
had to use an attack.
No.
to-
Just hear me out. Hear me
Yep.
out. Is there any way? And you're probably going to say no to this, but I'm going to ask anyways.
Just ask your questions. You're good.
Is there
You're
any
good.
way that I could stand like with my legs straddling her legs, so he has to strike through to get to her? Nope. Okay. All right. I'm in my turn.
No, it comes up. It comes up often. It comes up often. Knack, it's your turn.
Well, if it doesn't work 3 times, why not try it a 4th time?
4 times the
Jace, the
charm.
only time I've ever seen a DM allow that is when a character would use their action to try to shield a character, and that's like loosey goosey.
I am casting Tasha's Mind Whip at 3rd level.
It's just
Got
like
it.
all of these like psychic whips, just like, damn it, fucking stop it already, coming over from Knack.
Call me Indiana Jones, baby. All 2s.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
Wow. I mean, we're not going for the damage here. Not so much, at least. As the creature fails. Takes 6 points
My
of psychic
God.
damage. And cannot take reactions until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its turn must choose either move, action, or bonus action. Not all 3.
Very nice.
That's literally all I have.
That doesn't affect legendary actions, does it, David?
No, it probably doesn't.
Well, the problem
Pretty
is,
sure that's good.
it says like on it in like during its next turn, legendary actions actually always happen at the end of another creature's turn.
Cool.
Yup.
I'm not gonna move. Why would I move at this point?
Tank
So,
Knack
yeah,
is gonna stay tanking.
No, I've got my feet spread and I'm like, eh! All right, that's right.
As the power of your mind whip just kind of starts whistling out and disappearing. We go back to the top of the initiative, which is going to bring us to the rider. But because we've been going on 2 hours, and a DM does need a pee break every once in a while, we're going to be taking a quick break here and see you guys very
goddamn
shortly
troll.
after that.
You goddamn troll.
Alrighty. And we are back into a very,
Shut.
very whew, taxing fight so far. All right. As it is the Headless Man's turn once more. Turns towards you, Relics. You have been doing a shit ton of damage to it, and is going to attack you. First attack. The hit. 17 points of damage.
He takes 10 back.
Reduced down to 5. But
He takes the full amount. It's not how many you have left. He takes the full amount. If you have a single point of
It was the second.
Yeah, he recast
okay,
it to up it.
I thought you.
Yeah.
I forgot. I apologize. I thought you guessed it.
By the way, Sal, that was a natty 19. So just
Nice.
one away from that. Ching. Second attack. For a
I
natural.
guess this is a second attack and not a bonus attack.
He's a
Great.
troll. He's a troll. You know he's a troll. And I'm going to hellish rebuke him.
Well, on the first one or the second one? The second one doesn't hit.
Do I have to hit?
Yeah,
That's
yes.
the hit.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I won't then. That's fine.
Do you have? Hold up. Oh, I see what you
The
did.
spell slot?
No,
I have
he has
spell
pack
slots,
magic
yeah.
left.
I still got 3 first levels too.
Isn't Hellish Rebuke higher than first?
It's the first.
Oh, damn,
Yeah,
Hellish
I was
Rebuke
about to
is
say
so
it's the
good.
first.
That's so ridiculous. Good. So good. Ready. I mean, do you want a Hellish Rebuke on the first one?
No, because I wouldn't have, because I wanted to see if the second one would hit and hold my shield for that. So to retroactively do that would be like cheating.
That's fair. That's fair. You're a good man. You're a good man, Sal. Tell you what, I'll give you the inspiration for that one.
I still had it from last time. Give it
Well,
to somebody
shit.
else.
Y'all gotta
They
use
classy
it.
needs it.
I try to be
Yeah,
good
I
about
do.
these things.
I'm saving it for
Wait,
late game.
Wait a second. Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it?
Yup. Yup.
40-year-old version.
Alrighty, Rolak, it is your turn. Alright, we have given up on bringing Dagmar out of harm's reach.
God damn it! I forgot that's what I was gonna do.
Do you want to take it back?
Yes, please.
You've got more movement.
He did say he
Just
wanted to
run
do that.
around
I mean,
there.
it's
Yep.
fair.
I'm so
Yeah, that's why I'm
sorry.
like, did we change plan? What's happening?
No, I forgot she was down, and I was like, no. I want to move here.
Alright,
Oh.
20 feet.
So, 5, 10, 20. It's telling me there's a wall there. A wall there.
It's the damn tree,
Sure, I
probably.
think you should be able to drag.
Oh, okay. Well, then, can I grab her from here? Since I'm
Yeah,
facing
totally,
her?
totally.
Okay, so then I have 15 feet of movement. Can I?
No, that was technically just 10 because you could have gone bloop, bloop.
Okay.
Right, and then you can drag her
Okay,
back, so
okay,
that's
cool.
going to be 25 feet, and that's as far as you can drag her. And then you can move another 5 feet if you want.
Yeah, what I was wanting to actually kind of do, honestly, was basically just put her on the opposite side of me. Can I do that?
That would be 10 feet for each square that you move her.
Copy that. Copy that. Okay, so, okay, then I moved her here, which just means if he takes a reaction, he can't swing on her. Because I can't move. I'll go here. And then I'll...
Let me double check on that one. You were there, right? So, first diagonal, and move back, second diagonal. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to move that one. I'm sorry, I know my diagonal rules are evil. I know.
I don't even know what they are. Okay, then I'll just end my turn.
You do have one more attack roll. So, grappling a creature replaces one of your attacks. So you can kind of drag it back.
I'll shoot one Eldritch Blast at him.
Oh, fuck. That is a great question. I don't know if you can. Roll me heads or tails.
Heads.
Because I'm going to look that up later. All right, this time it's going to go your way. You can make an attack roll with your Eldritch Blast. That's a hit.
Nice.
7 points of force damage. I mean, you did the hex thing on it though, right?
He's within 10 feet of me.
Mhm.
He's within 10 feet of me.
No, that's 15 feet also because of the thingamajiggy. However, he could have stepped over. I'll give you that one.
Okay. For 1 point of radiant damage.
One extra. Oh shit! Because that's only the thingamajig. But I think that's plus
And-
another 3 from your hexblade thing, right?
That's what I was about to say. So 11 points total.
Still alive.
Ends my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn,
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. That's why I wanted to get her out of dodge. If he can move, Clarence, I'm sorry.
Action.
I did everything I could.
All good. All good. I'll just start rolling up a character now. We're all good.
I'm not even injured. I'm thinking about
God damn it. Alrighty.
I haven't taken
As
a
you
hit
suddenly
or roll
see
up
the lion again, the fire kind of go around it and like just kind of zoom around and appear on the other side of Knack. No opportunity attacks.
it's all bonus, or I'm sorry, legendary actions.
Yeah, that is a legendary type action. As it steps across with advantage, strikes towards your head. You see the natural 19 kind of go by. Even a shield is not going to be able to block that. As it does 40 points of damage with a single swing.
Holy
Oh
fuck.
my god.
It's just like Gnak. You kind of like try to go around. You hear that little just like high pitched whine of the axe, and you just like as it cuts across your shoulder blades, and you are able to kind of barely turn around as that creature is just right fucking there. Alrighty,
Now, one question.
go for it.
I did hit him with Booming Blade last round, right? So he moved.
Last round, I think you made 2 attacks.
You
He
did.
did.
Get hit booming.
So does he take 2d8 damage there?
By God.
He does. Go ahead and roll me 2d8.
Got him, coach!
Come on,
Got
baby.
him!
16 damage. We need 16 damage on this. 2 8s. Come on.
Oh,
That was
God.
not 2-8. That was not 2-8.
That's a 2 and a 3, buddy.
For 5 points of
Oh, wow.
thunder damage. As the creature appears there, cutting across neck, suddenly it just explodes outward. As the entire body collapses and collapses down, you guys are all just like, yeah! And then the cheer gets stuck in your throat. As suddenly fire burns across this creature. And mythically, you see the armor seems to kind of burn away, and underneath is just a burning skeleton that shines through. Again, that spectral, fiery head seems to be sitting atop, and he comes back with a little bit more. For the record, you brought him down to 0 HP, which I think has an implication for your Hexblade's curse, yeah?
You're right.
Does.
I do get bonus hit points. Thank you. I forgot about that. DM, you can have inspiration.
DM, you can have it.
Does he still
don't use it this
continue
fight.
his legendary action that he had started on me?
Oh yeah. That one goes through.
Well, we was hoping.
I gain hit points equal to my warlock level. Yay, Watton.
One more than you had before.
When the gish isn't quite as perfect.
Yeah.
Alrighty. As it raises itself back up, suddenly you see, hanging apparently from its spectral belt, are these thin burning chains, and at the end of it, suddenly there seem to be 3 different heads. There's one that looks like a half-orc kind of chopped off and kind of tongue lolling out. A second one seems to be like a small, weird, aberrant creature with a massive singular eye, but small, relatively still speaking. And the third one seems to be that of a weird lizard-like face with multiple snakes coming out of the top. As those 3 heads kind of relieve, pull against the chains, and then you hear the chain just snap as these things start to act as their own combatants. Oh, y'all thought this was done. That was just the first stage, boys and lady. This was just
Oh, I'm out
the
of this
first
fight, but thanks.
stage.
Also, David, since would I no longer be feared since I had a turn that I took?
That I actually got wrong earlier. It is in the end of its turn. So at this point, yes. Hold up, but there's some stuff that happens now. Because oh shit, no, I was doing that wrong. Hang on one second.
What do you guys think I should play next?
I'm going to play a non-combatant cleric that doesn't
Like
believe
a pacifist.
in
Oh, we good.
ever leaving the academy where he reads.
So we're just gonna go back to you just.
But he's
RP
illiterate,
school.
by the way.
Okay.
He's completely illiterate.
Shit. What?
It's
Is
got
level
coloring
20?
books there, I'm sure.
Hang on, give me 1 second, you guys. I'm just trying to get this all nice and done. Because the heads actually go on initiative right after the writer, so I'm just trying to get it set up so we can do that. A little bit of spoilers there.
Yeah, the writer's initiative is 16.2.
Easiest way to do
Don't
it.
know what. Don't know what fuck that means.
All right,
Let's go.
Dagmar, go ahead and make me a death saving throw. Don't
got
say the
this,
magic
girl.
words, God fucking damn it. Do not say them.
You got this.
Oh, come on.
I bet you won't say it though.
I think that's what I rolled last time too.
Oh.
I thought you rolled a 3 last
Yeah,
time.
I think you
All
rolled
right.
3 last time.
Alrighty. All right.
Yep.
Focusing in a little bit closer for the cam at home, for the folks at home, so they can see this madness. As that is going to... Oh, if you have a DM inspiration, you can totally use that on your death saves, or you can grant that to someone else. So next turn, keep that in mind. Rel, it's your turn.
You call me Brielle?
No, Rail.
I gotta be there.
It's just
That's
my
it.
it's just
Quick
my
question.
southern
I'm sorry.
accent.
I'm
Riel.
I just want to make sure Clancy's getting every possible advantage. Do grave clerics get like advantage on death saves or anything like that? Maybe.
Look it up. Look it up. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
Do I see these extra heads?
Yes. It would technically be kind of floating about. Let me see something really quick before you start moving. And can you move yourself instead of with the WASD with the mouse cursor? Just because that way I actually see where you start from. That's just a huge ask for me. I appreciate it.
And we should all not be feared anymore, correct?
Correct.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. How do I do with the other thing?
So you can just click and drag and drop your token. Like if you're just in the normal select mode.
Oh, I see. And then how do I do it if I want to make it?
You just drag and drop and let go.
Okay. All right.
And then you can like do
She
a
does
couple at a
that.
time and then do like a diagonal there or something like that.
Okay.
She doesn't do.
Okay. Thanks for looking, though. I appreciate
I don't know
it.
where that got in my brain, but I was like,
Hey, I mean, no, I definitely for in a situation where shit might go south.
what I was thinking is it was Sentinel at Death's Door, and I remember I was looking at that because a player in my campaign was wanting to play Grave Cleric, and that nullifies the criticals, but all I had in my head was Death's Door, and I thought maybe it means that.
Yeah.
The big thing about the Grave Cleric is when they heal somebody with 0 hit points, it's automatically a full heal.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
And
that
I'm
breath
gonna-
weapon, Rel. Go ahead and describe how that goes.
Roar up. You're gonna see him reach up to his throat. He's gonna pull a scale off his throat, and then he's gonna roar straight ahead, and you're gonna see just a gout of flame coming out.
Alrighty. What's the DC on that one? 14.
I think it's based off of my constitution. Let me double check that actually.
I think it's con.
Yeah, I think it says con right there.
Con. Yep. So plus your constitution, plus con. My con is 3, so that's 11 plus 14. Yeah, 14.
Nice. Closest thing you can be to a Constitution caster. All right. As the flame just shoots down the path, that is going to be 3 fails.
Nice.
Let me check something really quick.
As David's checking on this, I'm just so mad that spiritual weapon is still like up, but it's
I'm just doing its
absolutely
own little thing.
flailing over
Oh.
there. Like, you're trying,
Flailing at
bud. You're
nothing.
trying your best.
It's also waiting for your husband to come back. Just looking at the window over there. Where is he?
Oh,
I
Alrighty,
miss him
as
every
the
day,
two
even
heads
more and more.
take a little bit of damage from that, but that is the end of that.
And I will end my turn there.
Alrighty.
Like that's a term. Choose a humanoid within range. That term just really irks me.
See, yeah, that's where dominate monster, hold monster is much better because, you know, at the 5th level you're going to be able to hold any creature with that. Alright, Zuleika stays determined. Makes 2 attacks against that little guy, and that is going to be a hit and a miss. 9 points of damage. Still kicking though. Alright, Hoyt, it is your turn. Say it out loud, I can do it. You just move into right there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's because of the wall. Meow. I mean, technically you're running through a tree trunk there. But you could have made it with 25 feet of movement. Stepping through Oleg's turn.
Punching him.
Right. And Knack technically is wielding a melee weapon with a staff.
Is that hold shift or alt?
Alt.
Alt.
Alt. Alright, 17
17
is a hit. As that head kind of just like crumples in as you hit it. And there's just like this weird brain matter that splatters all across Knack behind.
Next one on him.
Alrighty. Straight roll. That's a miss.
Straight to the garbage.
Alrighty.
I'm good. I'm done.
Knack.
Hey, it's me, the mostly dead guy. It's nice to meet
Shit.
everybody.
I'm gonna probably turn that mod off, but don't hit next turn. It can be really helpful, but at this
Sorry.
point I'm so not used to it. No, it's not even your fault. It's actually a super cool feature. I just keep forgetting, and then I also hit next, and then it skips over people.
So instead of trying the same thing 5 times in a row, like a psychopath, I'm gonna try. So whenever he cast his fire breath weapon, did this creature look like it didn't have any kind of resistance?
They seem to be
Okay.
screaming with the fire damage.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to cast Scorching Ray. I'm going to start it on the near death one.
You might want to. I mean,
I can't.
I mean,
back
it's gonna
up.
be
all
it's gonna be
this
with
is
cover, but yeah.
Yeah, it's either that or.
You know.
You know what?
You know who it is.
David, can I say one thing? I'm not trying
Always.
to coach. I just don't know if he knows you can do this. You don't have to be a rogue to disengage. You can use your action
Mhm.
to disengage
Yeah.
so that you wouldn't proc opportunity attacks. I'm not saying to do that. I'm just wanting to make sure you know that.
Yes, I do know that. My thought process is
You do you, boo. I'm not.
Yeah.
You do whatever you want. I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure you knew you could do that.
I couldn't do anything after that, so like I would be useless anyway. I'm almost out of spell slots, so I'm gonna
Okay.
throw one.
Go down swinging.
This time,
Can't hit if you're not in the box.
that's right. This time, I'm going to disregard the disadvantage I would take by attacking and do something that would cause a saving throw. Fireball.
Alrighty, where are you casting it?
I'm going to cast it to where all 3 of those creatures get hit, which should be.
Should be able to target that spot. Yup. All right, as you just bloody and bruised, kind of like all the blood is running down your back with a massive gash cut across it. You kind of reach over like, fuck you! And as you slam down your quarterstaff, it shoots forward this little mote as it explodes. back behind all three of those creatures. They're going to be making some saving throws.
Scream!
Alrighty. Both of the heads are destroyed.
Yeah.
Shakalaka.
That's outstanding. That alone is amazing.
But you guys didn't want to know what was going to happen next? As...
No.
What?
This is like Memoron from freaking World of Warcraft.
It just explodes outward as those two heads no longer exist. Righty. Is that the end of your turn, Nick?
I'm gonna cough up a little bit of blood and go, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
You can cut you in half.
Yeah, probably.
Just want to make sure you're.
Oh, no. I'm already creating my new character on my second screen right now.
Oh, okay.
It's a Moon Bear Druid. He goes by the name of You.
Oh, okay, cool.
Fuck you. Why
As the,
you?
as the fiery horse once again appears behind the rider,
Good.
shedding some bright red light into the darkness of this early morning. Gotta look something up really quick.
Can I attack and move? Of course you can, because the time Mind Whip is already taken effect. Its effect is already gone. Yay!
You see it swing upon the back of the horse and kind of reaches up as suddenly there's just like a fiery skull that appears. Again, it is completely headless once more. As in its offhand, the flaming skull just comes flying towards one of you guys.
Do I get an opportunity attack since he moved?
Yes, you do. With your quarters. Wait, are you Warcaster?
I am a Warcaster.
Hey, go to make your cantrip attack. Hey.
Yeah, so all my first level spells, which is all I have left, are all blah blah blah. So I guess I'm gonna do Chill Touch. That's literally what happened.
Boy.
Like turtles.
Alrighty.
Whole entire spectral hand appearing. It's just a pinky. And it's just like it just like sits there in the air a little bit, and then it just
Try to give him a wet willy. It was like
yeah.
Tries to strike you with that
Crossed off the
fiery
tip.
skull. As it comes at you, it comes straight at you, but you get the sense that if you cast a shield spell, you're safe, Knack.
Oh, yes, then we shall.
Alrighty, as that is turned aside. Alright, and a second skull comes at you.
Oh, what bitch.
Oof, even with
Oh, my
disadvantage,
neck.
that's a hit. Knack goes down.
But does
Knack goes.
Oh my god. Unnecessary.
he?
Comes
No, it's
back.
not.
Completely
No, it's not.
necessary.
Relentless endurance, mother.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you go... Okay, sorry. My eardrums are bleeding so hard, so I was just like, trying to figure out what is happening. As it just flings those both against you, still swinging the axe from up on high. Roll like it's your turn.
Okay. There we go. So I'll move there for 10 feet, and I'm in melee range of the pony, right?
Yep.
All right.
You want to bring this ass down?
Actually, hold on. That was only 10 feet. 25 feet. That'd be 30 feet. So now would
who
I have
just went
advantage on
off
the
cam?
pony?
Yeah,
Sal,
Sal.
he's been
Oh.
frozen for a hot minute.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
His cam's been frozen for
Oops. Sorry, y'all at
a
home.
minute. But I measured it all out. I I just want to make sure. Would I? So I would have advantage, correct?
I don't see where you started out with anymore. Where were you at?
I was, I believe, right there.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I measured it, but I'm not. I think I hit space bar before you can see it. Okay. So swing once on the pony.
That is a hit. As I
Oh, it
click
is.
accidentally to the wrong scene. Give me 1 second. Just gotta load back in. Just a hot sec. And there we go.
With 13 additional radiant damage. So a total of 19 radiant damage to the pony for the first swing.
The pony's not undead. Hang on 1 second.
Oh, he's not. Okay. Then that is actually only going to be a natty 8 for the first one. So
But give me 1
14.
sec. I want to check something really quick.
Salesman.
Yay, so.
Yay.
Am I dead?
You're a
No,
dad.
it's
Congratulations.
right.
It's a girl.
Nice. Who do you throw that skull at?
he threw it at Knack down. Relentless Endurance popped him back out.
Oh, he's in.
Shielded.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I shielded the first one. The second one, I got hit with, and then I said, "Nah, I don't think so."
He threw multiple skulls at you.
Yeah, he's a big bully.
It was the
Man.
boomerang skull. Like he
Oh.
missed and then he threw
Wow.
it again.
That's
Hey,
bananas.
hey,
It's gotta turn a
Rolak,
weapon
how are you
on.
getting
No,
the
the
extra
skulls,
1d8
not
from
bananas.
the Sun Sword? I don't see that anywhere. Maybe I'm just missing it. I'm trying to find it.
It
It
says
says-
right
In the sword, or like
Yeah.
in the item, if I attack an item that's undead, I do an additional 1d8 radiant damage to it.
I don't think it's undead though.
That's what he said. This one isn't undead, so the other one is because of Spirit Shroud.
No, it's not. Hold up.
So it says it has all the properties of a sun sword.
And a
Or-
sun sword gives you, it says
Yeah.
it does 1d8. Yeah.
We'll get to that later. Yeah, but it's not undead. So
Yeah,
first
I just-
d8.
So it'd be an 8 and a 6.
Nice. Still kicking.
All right.
No pun intended.
Second swing.
Steel prance, baby.
Another hit.
I just do one of these. So,
Oh fuck. Okay. The writer. I fucking forgot about that. The writer is actually going to turn that aside. Fuck, I forgot about one of the key abilities of this thing. And you hit him instead.
Okay. Well then,
Extra d8.
It would take, yeah.
But then
Yeah,
it
we
wouldn't
take
be
an
it
extra
wouldn't be
d8.
advantage anymore. But was the first roll better? It was. So that is still a hit. Roll an extra d8.
Nice.
well, hold on, because there's going to be more implication if I'm hitting the rider. So he takes the extra 5 damage from the first attack.
All of the it seems like the
Yes.
Hexblade's curse thing fell off.
Because remember, he fell.
No, I'm not saying that. He's the rider was undead, and so he took the extra D8 from before.
No. So the first
So-
damage went to the horse. The second damage that you just did gets an extra d8.
Okay. So the second 12 damage that I did went to the rider and not to the horse.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attack the horse again.
Roll me an extra d8 first.
Sorry.
Alrighty, so that would have been pretty good damage there. Alright, Ryder is still kicking, and the last one would hit the horse. Ryder does the same thing again.
Okay. So then we're rolling another D8
Uh,
for one more.
It's a lot of damage, dude. You're like at half fin level now. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn.
he's now infinitely better.
Ooh, too soon for
Wow.
that one.
Wow.
Uh,
As somebody who's died, I can tell you that's a pretty
Uh,
shitty thing to say.
it's Jeremy, so
Yeah,
it's
I'd expect
expected.
it. Yeah.
Alrighty, are you done with your turn?
Yes, sir.
At the end of your turn, the rider and just strikes down towards you with an axe attack. Natty 19, not a nat 20, but that is a hit. You take 19 points of damage. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on the Spirit Trap. Maintain concentration. All right, Clancy, did you have DM inspiration before you went unconscious? Let me
Yeah,
clear
I did.
out this stuff really quick, just so I can.
I believe I did.
I'll take
anyways.
it off. I'll put stat back to 0. Roll me 2d20 in the chat rather than clicking on the death save thing.
2d20. Okay. No, not +1. I wanted 2 of them.
2 separate, right?
Yep.
Oh, I'll just.
I
do
mean,
that.
you can do 2 at the same time, so yeah, and then you could type in KH.
I'm a little
12.
too drunk right now. So
There's
Hey,
10.
that is a save regardless. All right, Dagmar is still alive.
Whew. Oh boy.
At the end of your turn, the horseman is going to turn towards Warlock again. Another attack.
He's not allowed to do that on the end of my death turn.
Another hit. You go down.
Right.
Is my go now or?
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna walk up to him. I hit a wall,
Oh, it's because of the tree. Hold up.
tree.
That's your full 30 feet right there.
Okay. And I don't got much more than the boom and blade. So I will boom and blade him.
You attacking the horse or the dude?
Well, if I attack the horse, it's gonna hit the dude anyway, right? So I'll attack the horse and let's see what happens.
Alrighty, go to make an attack roll. That's a hit, and he does take it instead. So that is 7 points of damage.
And that ends my turn.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, Rel, he attacks you.
Okay.
26 points of damage on you.
Could I shield it,
No,
or is it too high?
it's too high. Yeah, sorry. I'll let you know if it is shieldable, but on this one, sadly,
Okay.
it's not, as he strikes
I'll
down
use-
on you.
I use my reaction to Hellish Rebuke him.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
All right, that is a fail. Takes half damage.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Alrighty. As that brings us to Zuleika's turn. She's going to turn towards with Dagmar and tries to stabilize her. Natural 19. Dagmar stabilized.
Nice.
Rushes over to
Appreciate
Drolak.
it.
Oh, wait. It's your turn.
Since he is, I'm staying in his range of. I'm not.
Yeah,
leaving the
yeah.
sphere of-
Yeah. You don't have advantage against him, but you do have advantage against the horse.
All right. Well, here we go.
Hitting the horse the same as hitting him, so go for it.
Natty
27
20.
crits.
Now that's the shit that you needed for that. All right.
Take it. I dare you.
He will take it. 16 points of thunder damage.
One more. Let's go.
Hitting Le Horsey again.
Nice. Nice.
Another 10.
Very nice.
That is another hit that he'll absorb instead.
A loser. I hate him. Hate everything about him except he has cool fire, which I love, but I hate him.
26 points of thunder damage.
It's a great turn.
Yeah.
All right. He's fucking still kicking.
Yeah, and as soon as your turn ends, he's gonna fucking whack one of us. I feel like honestly feel like
disadvantage. I am my turn.
This is that kid that's playing. You know that game where the things pop out and he's just like
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah, whack-a-mole. That's what he's doing.
Let's try to strike at Rel, and that absolutely is a natural 1. As Knack.
I know it.
You're just kind of hanging there. That was with disadvantage. It technically has advantage because it's striking down at you guys from the horse. This thing is one of the most fucking evil goddamn creatures out there. It is amazing. Knack, you're just kind of like hanging there. There's blood all over your staff, blood all over your back, still pumping out. And he's just like, and you're looking at this thing. What do you do?
We're going to.
I bet you won't whip him again.
I bet you won't whip him.
I bet you I won't either, because I bet you ain't got
Fireball.
a spell slot left. Above 1. And all of my first ones are Grease, Mage Armor, Shield. So I don't know if you want me to shield him. Yeah. I'm gonna cast Shield on my staff and hit him with it. Like, I don't. Yeah. So we're actually going to aim this at the Nightmare, and we're going to try and chill touch it. Since it's made of fire, Firebolt, probably not a good idea.
Oh my god, you know what it is? I just linked the wrong thing to you guys. This is the Sun Sword. No, yeah, I'm stupid. Sorry, go ahead. I had a little emotional roller coaster that I took you guys on, and now I'm just back out of it. I got out of the ride. It's fine. It's back to next turn. As he tries to chillingly touch the creature, and it's just like, and the
pinky and the ring finger.
The energy kind of seems to get there, but falls off.
Of course it does. That's it. I'm not. Why would I move now?
Why didn't you use your DM inspiration, son?
Yeah.
He's never gonna use it.
I'm saving it for late game.
Against Strahd, the final fight, he's gonna be like, I don't know, there might be something after this room. We never fucking know.
You know what it's gonna be is afterwards he's gonna be like, I'd like to look around the room and see if there's anything interesting. I'm gonna use my DM inspiration for advantage.
When I go looking for that phylactery, you better fucking believe it.
I better fucking believe you'll forget.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you
god,
better
fucking amazing. Well,
fucking bring it.
as you guys look upon, you see the form of the burning skeletal rider, and the horse itself seems to be incredibly injured. And exactly that. As you see that, there's just a fiery flash.
No attack of opportunity.
No booming blade damage because he moved.
He moved. He's
Just
dead
like
on the
that.
other side.
He's dead on the other side.
Do I hear the distance, DM? Can I roll a perception check?
Well, here's a good question. What do you guys do for your next turn? Zuleika's gonna try to like keep Rolak the fuck alive. Wisdom check, that's a natural 3. Rolak is bleeding out.
Nobody has any heals, right? So
I have a healer's kit.
Rolak, make me a death saving throw.
I have one last spell.
I've got a healer's kit I can use.
All right, Rolak would be fine anyway. That brings us to Dagmar. You're stable. Rel, you use your turn to stabilize or to perceive.
Yeah, I'll try. Are they both stabilized?
No.
Rolak isn't.
Roll like it. All right, I'll use my healer's kit.
you have a healer's kit?
Goddamn right I do.
Runs over, uses his action, and Rolak is fine. Zuleika would then have tried to do something else, which is shrug, I guess, at you guys. Hoyt, what do you do?
Why do you have a healer kit?
I got a fucked up arm, bro.
I am going to move to split the difference in case he tries to go for one of our people that's hurting. roughly about right there, and I'm going to perceive.
All right, perceive.
Here's the thing.
You look around, kind of breathing heavily. As you do, there's just nothing. There's just a sudden quiet. Everything
Did you
around
s-
you kind of coming to a halt.
Did you say it's morning?
Yeah, it is technically still morning.
Does that mean that I need to?
No,
No.
it hasn't been the next day.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you guys
Right,
had the
wasn't
fight
sure.
in the morning and then kept on going. Yeah, you're not quite there yet. Knack, anything you want to do?
Well, seeing that Dagmar looks stable, she'll probably be fine. I'm definitely gonna go check on our little scaly friend.
Alrighty. As that takes us out of combat.
Dodging the spiritual weapon.
Damn it.
And I'll also go over since I have his head.
You guys step over to, well, the lower part of Finn, as Rel, you're still carrying a bit of. Were you wearing a shield during that?
Oh, I was, but I assume I put it in my back.
But we'll say that the head was still there. It did not actually pick it up. You
Alright.
see as the lifeless eyes of Finn are just kind of looking off into the darkness, and as the blood is just kind of seeping out of its body, you see some of it is currently being consumed with a crossbow.
I pull the crossbow away from him.
As you try, I need you to make me a strength check. What'd you get?
2, 3 minus 1.
You're just like, and it's just too slippery. You try to get a grip on it, but the entire thing is just completely covered in blood. And you see it's actually almost like an inverse gravity fountain. It's just kind of going up on it. You see little tendrils kind of reaching up, almost like a magnet. If you've ever done that, experiment where it's kind of like going out in these like solar-like flares around it, and it's just starting to pulse into the crossbow.
Is the crossbow laying on top of him, or is it next to him?
It's kind of next to him, and there's like a little bit of a divot that seems to be kind of where the blood is currently pooling. The crossbow is kind of sticking out of it.
All right, I'll look at Neck and I'll say, "Can't grab the bow. Let's get Finn and move him out."
Yep.
You guys grab him by his small ankles and kind of drag the body away. As there's kind of like that moment where the tendril of blood from the gashes of wounds on Phineas seem to connect out and stretch like gum until finally they seem to tether and disconnect. The blood flowing down, but it's almost like a weird putty experiment where all the blood seems to pool into that puddle and slowly, ever so slowly, drain down and away.
That's disquieting.
Let's get our other unconscious friends, put everybody together. It's going to take a little while for them to wake up, but let's stand guard and watch over them.
Let's drag Finn over to the tree line. At least we have some cover.
Absolutely. And we'll grab everybody, put them there. And so I want to kind of drag Finn over here next to Dagmar because she's already in the tree line.
For your convenience.
Yep.
Mask
And
raving
then I
up.
want to go
Sure.
over and grab Rolak and bring him over. And then it takes an hour for them to pop up, right?
If you guys are taking a short rest and have no other way to do it.
Yeah, because we got nothing else. I got no heals. So I guess
Absolutely nothing.
I guess we take a short rest and wait for them to pop up.
Before you guys click short rest, who's keeping watch?
I will.
Yeah, he's the
wield at
alpheus.
somebody if they want.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. The full health guy to do that.
As you kind of step away and out a little bit, making sure that you have a better look up and down the road. Gotta make me a perception check, Hoyt. Alright, as you're out there looking, and we'll get to what you rolled here in a second, Zuleika is just kind of partially covered in blood as well. You see some birds on her hand where she struck at the creature, and she's just like, You were hunted. What did you do? This is a bad omen. Strahd knows where you are. And she is just completely terrified. You can see the terror displayed in her face, and she is not in a good mental spot. So that would be mostly to Rel and Knack, as Hoyt is kind of keeping a lookout.
Yeah, we figured we'd be hunting now. We saw him last in another village, and he was absolutely furious. He went pretty berserk, actually. And I only joined this group recently, but apparently they were invited for dinner with him, and they blew him off. So, guess he's really mad at that? I'm not so sure. I think Knack might know more history about that.
Technically, we only delayed it by 2 days, and he apparently doesn't have much patience, which is odd for someone that's lived for thousands of years. But as one of the visitors, Strahd will always know where we are. He's followed us since we walked in.
I think we need to move fast. Do you have any way to move us faster?
We have a friend that might be able to assist us in that, but she's down the road a ways.
Where is she?
FYI, Drake has lost power.
I can see that
My
now. He's
power
completely
here-
frozen. Was like,
Yeah,
I was like, damn, that is a long ass drink he's taking.
my power flickered here.
And there we go.
Well, before we leave, we have to wait for our friends to come to. Unless you have any healing spells or healing powers to bring them back up.
No, I do not. I tell you what. Where is your friend?
Right below you. That
Yeah.
roll back there.
No,
The
you said
friend
the
with
one that
the-
moves fast.
Oh.
Focus.
She's at the broken tower. That's further down the road.
You see her form turn into once again the kind of werewolf Wolverine as it becomes smaller and smaller. You see her clothes are actually kind of starting to fall off, and as they do, she becomes smaller and smaller until she actually just becomes a wolf. She kind of starts pacing around, picking up her clothes and her maw, gives you guys a nod, and just starts running.
Tell Knack and Rolak need help. Listen, she likes Rolak, so I mean,
No, fair point. But then you added yourself instead.
well, I mean, this is Knack.
Okay, no.
Fair.
Fair point.
Fair point.
I got nothing.
As you guys stand there for a little while, you see the lights that had been around the forest once more appear around you guys. The ones that had been turned, seemingly now just flickering about you. Hoyt, you see those lights first, kind of calling out to the other two as you guys ready yourselves. You see a decrepit old wolf, familiar to you guys now, trod out of the wood. Slightly larger than a wolf has any right to be as it's getting closer. You see white and gray lumps just coming together to be the ugliest fur you've ever seen on a wolf, just completely muddied and broken. There's multiple points where it's just completely poorly healed over wounds. As it steps out right in front of you there, Hoyt, the lights seem to be kind of like pushing in closer and closer. And the old wolf suddenly seems to shape. And as it does, you see it kind of start to stand upon two legs, However, the legs seem to kind of seem to stay in that weird pushback location. Instead of feet, it seems to have hooves, and it gets taller and taller. You see the fur actually withdraw into the skin, and instead, you see this weird pale satyr. So again, if you don't know what a satyr is, it is essentially a like a goat person in a way. Like the lower half is that of a goat, the upper part is more humanish, but kind of fey. And I'm just blowing up the image so you guys have a better image of what it looks like rather than that is the actual size of it.
They're like, holy shit!
Holy shit. Still though, holy shit.
You see the right side, it has two horns upon its completely shaven head, but the horns almost look more like weird brambling roots pushing out onto each side. You see that there's actually, the left side seems to have been shorn off at some point, but there are all of these weird kind of Wiccan-like dangling ornaments off of its horns. A weird, just completely raggedy looking long beard running down the front of its face as it considers you, Hoyt. And is kind of like trudging along with this tall, very gnarled looking staff. Knack, go ahead and make me a loot roll with advantage. I'm just kidding. As I'm just fucking with you.
He was definitely using inspiration there.
Yep. As he kind of steps forward, he puts up his left hand and just kind of holds it up as all of the lights seem to kind of stop, hover there for a second. There seems to be just a flash of anger as the satyr kind of looks over its shoulder, and one by one all the lights goes and its eyes turn back towards you, Hoyt. He doesn't say anything. He just looks at you. His lower half is just completely covered with fur. Just quietly considering you.
I'm gonna slowly take one step forward towards him.
And you're a little quiet again, Jason.
I'm gonna slowly take one step towards him, like one square, leaving a square between us. So
All
I
right,
guess if he's 10
he merits your movement and just puts up his left hand and points to the ground. You, without having to make an insight check, get the meaning. Do not step closer. He kind of cocks his head to the side. You hear some of the ornaments kind of jingle around. Considers you some more. Seems to be kind of stepping around and looking at the battlefield itself. Kneels down to where some blood or, some shorn off skin might be on the ground. Kind of picks it up, smells it, bites it a little bit, spits on the ground, and throws it back away. Sees the others now. Looks at them and seems to kind of consider them. As it steps back over to where it was originally. And you guys could have certainly stepped out in front.
I can't connect to the server.
Say what?
He can connect to the server.
I can't connect to the server. I think it still has. I lost
Yeah,
power.
you have to. I kicked you out, but you're gonna have to probably just restart your Chrome in.
Incognito.
Yeah.
Cover that.
I'm gonna say to the satyr, "You followed us for a while. We've seen you. Why do you show us your true form now? We mean you no harm, and I'm gonna kneel and let the gauntlets peel back."
So you kind of go to a even lower level and look up. Make me a perception check with advantage, Hoyt. What did you get?
18.
Alrighty. As you look up, you can see it's almost Neanderthalian. The eyebrow ridge is just very protruding and almost kind of like with the bushy eyebrow seems to be covering the eyes. But now that you're getting a little bit of a better look, the eye actually meets yours. And what you see there are just blood red irises. The same type of deep, deep red that you now have seen in Strahd, Varen, and this man. As you realize, this is a vampire. He just kind of keeps considering you. Looks over towards Knack. his eyes kind of seemingly landing across the multitude of wounds that he has, looks at Ral. What? The hunt, master. I ensure that the prey is hurted. The hunt is on. There will be no more safe passage, no more safe haven for you. You have been targeted for bleeding, and he will have his blood. You should die here. No. But Strahd has more important things to do than you. If I were you, I would slit my own throat now and get it over with. Kill the ones you try to harbor. Forsake all that you hold holy. You will never see the light of day again. You will die here. You will become his puppet. If you're lucky, you will simply die. He just turns around, starts walking towards that tree, kind of seems to touch it, and you see suddenly just like this central rift open inside of the tree bark itself. As it seems to just turn itself sideways, you see what looks like deep black and green, seemingly just extending down in a magical tunnel as he steps through it and disappears. The bark immediately after himself just knitting back shut.
I'd like to cast firebolt on that tree.
And there's just a small, solitary flame that burns upon one of the branches now.
Fuck that guy.
Look towards Knack. You've been here longer than I. I know that wolf's been following us the whole time. Has he been following y'all the whole time?
Since day one. That old mangy mutt hasn't followed. This is the first time he's ever taken to showing himself, which I find interesting. But apparently he thinks we cowards. So I guess we'll just have to kill him eventually too.
Maybe. He could have killed us now. Why didn't he?
As a hunt master, my only guess is he cannot partake, he can only oversee. And I'm sure Strahd gets some kind of sick enjoyment out of watching his creatures hunt us.
Well, then I'm sad I didn't send him back with a message for his master.
He's nothing more than a bird dog, it would seem. Trying to tree the prey of someone else. He'll have to be dealt with.
Now that we know what he is, maybe it will be a bit easier. Even though he can track us.
Yeah. He's always within eye shot or ear shot. It's going to take some doing to get this one. Because I'm pretty sure that's what he's been doing for probably hundreds of years.
Interesting.
I'm going to go back under a bush and lay down.
Yeah, you need to do that. You need to do that.
Rest of your short rest goes by uneventfully. Go ahead and get your short rest in.
I'm gonna walk back, and as I pass Rail, I'm gonna tell him the next time that you and I are in combat and you see that I'm unscathed, You have my full permission to light them up. And I'm going to pat him on the shoulder and keep walking.
Sure thing. Sure thing.
Just real quick, can I get the death saving throws?
Oh, my bad. The same thing as for Drake,
Wait,
too.
I thought she was stable.
It won't let me into the server.
Yeah,
so you
because-
don't have to-
Thank you.
I cleared through my cache. I tried incognito.
Have you tried a different browser?
I don't know if I have one on my server.
All right, I'll just shut down the server for everyone, so we can get.
Wonk, wonk.
You guys can
For
still
whatever
roleplay.
reason, I'm not.
We'll
I'm
take a
not
dri-
showing up on the. I'm not showing up on the stream either.
Yeah.
Just a black box.
Yeah, it's because you
Yeah,
dropped
but
out.
your Discord shows a black box only.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Yep.
Show
Your
does.
camera's off lately. Because you were on there at first.
I can see me in here. Okay.
You're John Cena mode.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da.
We're in that real tree camo.
John Cena.
Your dog's waiting for dad again.
Yeah. He's. Oh, it's also normally
go.
his
There he is.
bedtime.
You see
He's-
now?
Yeah.
I know.
His time is up. His time is now.
I know.
You can't see me. Oh my god.
Oh.
All right, looks like we have Drake back. Okay, sweet.
Coming
I
back
wasn't
in
sure,
there, sir.
Drake, whether you were just going off camera or what.
No. I was.
So that's
I think what happened was when it did it, it jacked with my camera for whatever reason. I don't know why. Because my whole house just lost power, just randomly. It's not even storming.
my power flickered here.
Oh, it did.
Like yeah, my power flickered
Yeah.
here, but I think I'm on like a hospital grid, which I don't think there's a hospital near me. So but yeah, it flickered.
Question, David, because I just don't know. So because I'm taking a short rest, obviously you get one hit, but am I actually taking one so I can roll hit dice? Is that how that works? 'Cause
I think rules is
down.
written you only get 1 HP and that's it, but I'll let you
That's
guys
why-
roll hit dice. Essentially, kind of showing,
I
no,
mean-
you good. It's like the others can patch you up too.
Okay.
It's not a big.
Sorry, I definitely.
I just
rolled
give you
two of
guys a
those.
fight for your lives, so it's all good.
Blur tanking for the win.
Jesus, no kidding.
And now you just need to get mirror image.
I have it.
Now then cast both of them.
Yeah.
Be
But the-
disadvantaged on all your mirror images.
That way, if I drop concentration on one, I still got the other.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Good Lord Almighty, 6 hit dice for 56 hit points. Holy shit!
What the hell?
Winning
Dead.
round. Oh my god.
All right.
I don't have anything left, but at least now I'm alive.
I mean, you're
Oh.
you're a warlock. You've
Oh,
got
I'm a
everything
warlock,
back.
so I have every. But I didn't know if I was actually getting a short rest. Since
Yeah,
I'm actually
you
getting a
did.
short rest, then-
Again,
Yeah, I'm basically reset.
as you guys look upon the dead body of Finn, as you guys wake up, being patched up, and look over at the dead body of Finn, the head detached. We're just going through Rolex's mind. Just going through Dagmar's mind.
Dagmar. Pretty sure I know the answer to this, but you don't know the scroll, do you?
I don't.
And you're nowhere close to being able to have the knowledge to do something with this stuff, are you?
Morning Lord hasn't informed me of any.
No one has any ideas.
Have you made any friends that might be able to?
We don't really have any friends here.
Whatever
Yeah.
happened? Sorry, whatever happened to As Esmeralda's friend,
The angry old man.
yeah,
Rudolph.
Rudolph.
He went to the township of Barovia.
Rolak never met him, right? That was Dunan.
Yeah,
It
dude.
was Dunan. It
Oh.
was Dunan.
He left and took, and he's in the first town.
Because that would be my best bet, because Esmeralda did say that he was the one that enchanted that head that Rolik and I found, correct? Oh, that's all I can think of. I don't think the Wizards of Wine will have...
No.
I
guess-
can...
Do you think this man would have the ability to, bring him back?
From what I understand, Rudolph had a child that was killed, and he hasn't been able to bring him back. So the thought that he would be able to bring someone else back, I doubt him. The priest, the holy man that was in Balaki, maybe he had some idea of it. Who knows where he is?
Yeah.
Rail, you got any ideas?
No, I was just going to add that while you guys were unconscious. I know he has an unusual crossbow, but it seemed it was trying to digest him, perhaps?
It was drinking his blood.
Yeah. It's a blood bow of some type.
Gentle repose would not have any effect on
A
Ben's
decapitated
body.
You
Well,
do have the
that's-
problem that it's decapitated. You can technically
Yeah, right.
use a very powerful spell to fuse those back together because, yeah, if you were to bring someone back without the ability to survive,
Yes.
yeah, they would auto
Well,
die again.
Yeah. My question is more so: does it prevent the decaying of the entire body?
Let me check that out. I don't think so. Let me double check. Clancy has something.
However, I don't have any more second level spell slots.
I can cast it ritually.
You can.
Bazinga!
Not useful in the moment. It's useful now.
Yeah, because shy of them being really powerful casters.
Erwin may know of someone.
And you could have cast that during. Yeah, I'll say that you can target the head and because it just says other remains. So yeah, you just cast Gentle Repose upon the entire thing as a ritual during your short rest.
Curious idea here. Now, I know I'm probably going to be way off because magic's not really my forte. Those crystals that they use in Wizard of Wines to give life to the land to grow the plants,
Yeah.
could they possibly provide life to a body?
I mean, I'm no druid, but
It's just
I
a
mean-
spitball. I mean,
I think the bigger problem. We'll go on a stretch to say they can. I don't know how they would reattach his head.
well, I
Like if-
mean, our local mortician over here.
Is going to be capable of reconnecting all the blood vessels and veins.
Well, I mean,
unfortunately, I only have experience with cosmetically. I don't ever, looking right at Neck, I don't ever really try to bring the people back when they've been detached.
well, what about Erwin? Maybe one of their kin have a particular set of skills that might be advantageous to us.
Erwin might know a guy. That's more so
right.
what I'm hoping.
Or
I'm
he knows a
hoping
guy that knows a
he-
bird that knows a guy.
Well,
Here's
guys, hold on. Hold on, quick. Are we just medding that you told us what happened with the goat man? Because I don't know.
I'll go
I
ahead.
wouldn't-
Yeah.
I
I'll go
wouldn't
ahead and
know about
explain that. So our while y'all were resting, we were visited by our old scraggly wolf friend that has followed us since day one. However, something unexpected happened. He showed his true form. He's not actually a wolf. He quite literally he's a satyr. He's a vampire satyr. Deep blood red eyes, and he called himself the huntsman or something.
He was a hunt master.
He's a hunt master, and he didn't attack us. He seemed to just look and purview the scene. And he said that now that the hunt is on, there's no more free passage, and we should all just kill ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a really nice person. So the next time you see that scraggly piece of shit, launch.
I've been trying to shoot that thing.
I know. Hoyt went up, which was hilarious to me. Hoyt went up and said we made no harm. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we took pot shots at this dude, like on the rag.
Yeah. I think I hit it once even.
Yeah. Yeah. He also disappeared into a tree.
Of course he did.
Yeah, he just walked in, like it opened up like a door.
I think our best bet is we continue on to Esmeralda. The Wizard of Wine is going to be further. If there's going to be stuff hunting us, and we're all already hurt as it is,
we need to rest in the tower.
That's what I'm saying is that we could go to the top of the tower, we could rest, and see if she has any ideas about what we can do with Finn, and if there's any way we can help him. And yeah, I don't have any other ideas.
That's where I'm at right now. Actually, while y'all were resting, our new wolf friend took off in her direction. I'm hoping to get Esmeralda to come back to us, but I have no way of knowing that's what she actually intended to do, since she turned into a wolf and took off running after we told her where we were trying to meet Esmeralda.
Oh yeah, the girl that wanted our help. I completely forgot about her. Oh, so she left us.
Context clues say that she left to get Esmeralda, but I mean, she was scared out of her mind as well, so yeah, I don't really know. I think we should just start heading down the road.
Yeah, just in case she comes, we meet her. But we need to be cautious going down the road. Now that the hunt is on.
Two of you, I believe, have skeletal remains in your packs.
Yeah.
Would you mind piling them up?
That's me and Finn.
Yeah, well,
That's
I guess
me
I'll go
in
to
the
Finn's
corner.
bag.
Well, hold on. Hoyt, can you go over there and pick up Finn's crossbow? Put it in your bag.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I don't want to leave it. I'll dump the remains out of his bag and out of my bag.
Yeah, let's make a pile right here.
Sure.
There's just
Don't
a
reanimate.
bunch of just like, mementos, pieces of random things. Something that you don't really understand. There's like a little plaque that says incel on it. And have to keep searching through the stuff. And as you guys are rummaging through the stuff, I mean, you guys see what you see. However, as you guys look over, again, where that divot was and the blood had drained into from Finn, it appears that no more blood remains. But instead, there's a new name that has appeared upon the side of the bow. And in fact, it's just a single name now, whereas there was a full line of names. It just says Finn with a cross through it.
I'm going to reach down and pick up the crossbow.
You do, and crossbow is just brimming. But nothing seems to happen beyond that.
Oh. I'll just strap it to my back and walk back over to the group. I'll tinker with it later. actually, while I'm over there, can I make a perception check to see if I can hear or see anything coming down the road?
Heck, if you're gonna raise these fucking things, do it before you forget again.
So I'm going to the bones that I had been. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to start carving into the skulls a little bit, and carving runes and things like that I'm copying from my spell book. So I'm like, I know, I'm working. And after I kind of finish that, I'm going to raise my staff in, and you're going to get an unenthusiastic. And I'm going to cast Animate Dead.
Ready. As the pieces reassemble themselves, you see what appear to be different aspects of the undead coming together in some weird spectral blue energy connecting them all. All of the runes are glowing bright. There seems to be a different essence, a different level of understanding about this thing as it looks towards you. And you just hear this disembodied voice, the empty eye sockets just pointed towards you, Knack, and you hear a monster. And it just bows before you.
Well, glad to have you with us. Try to be on the lookout.
Service. Once again.
These are my friends. Do them no harm at any point in time. And don't mess with the fallen one either. So I'm looking to the rest of everyone else and I go, did a little studying, caught up on a little. This one's a little bit different, if you can tell. But we can have him carry Finn's body.
It seems that this one actually, Knack kind of threw out an old robe that he had and kind of dressed it in this one. And there's like an old like a component pouch or something like that, like a used chemistry set that he doesn't need anymore, that is kind of discarded off to the side there. And the creature kind of goes over there, picks those up, and then you guys start walking down the path once more. Since I'm not sure if we lost Chris or not. Chris, are you still there, buddy?
He's not in Discord.
Yeah, he disconnected from everything.
All right, sounds
He
good.
probably got the same power surge that we both got, my guess.
With that one, first, getting ready for next week, who rolled the D10 for the travel on this path? Do you guys remember?
Me, with that lovely roll.
Alrighty, I'm gonna roll a D5. We'll determine who gets to make the next roll.
Oh, Chris is back.
Jeremy, go to roll me a D, or sorry, that would be Sal. Roll me a D10.
I want a 4. I want to kill that son of a bitch. The D10 you said?
Yeah.
Does that mean we fight 2 of him now?
No. No.
Please.
Double the
Let's
trouble,
just say those
double the
things.
fun. Alrighty.
I don't have enough
Why would you
wine.
ever say those words out loud?
Yeah, why would you put that in his head?
Alrighty. As you guys are walking forth, you can position yourselves however you guys would like to.
Where's the front of the line?
Rolak.
I'm gonna take up the rear then, just because. Well, actually, yeah. I'll do that.
Beautiful. All right, then Ral, you're staying off to the side.
Yeah, I figure I'll take that flank in case somebody comes from the side.
Protecting the cleric.
Yeah, might as well protect the squishy one.
And
Fine.
Dagmar, don't forget, you have fancy shenanigans that came in with Tasha's, where you actually can get spell slots back during or as a bonus action, and I think you might get your channel divinity back on short rest, but double check me on that stuff. As you guys are moving along, either one person with advantage or two different people can make me perception checks as you guys are starting to walk down the Svalich Road.
I'll take that advantage if you guys want.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I just love how it's just like, anyway, I should probably take this, so yeah, anyway.
I mean, unless anyone else has a plus, I'm like.
Nope.
Oh, no, that's a not humble brag, and it's
Nice.
deserved. It is deserved. Alrighty, go ahead and make me that advantage. Oh, Jesus Christ, what did you get?
Nat 20 for
Four.
a total of 29.
She sees everything.
Ever you see
She
all the way to
sees
Castle
Strahd in the castle.
He's just
sitting
currently
with the
scrubbing his
mode.
back and is just like, ooh. But as you guys are,
Oh god!
it's just like, oh. But as you're walking across and along the road, it rains once more. And as you guys are keeping a lookout, tense, one of you guys having Finn essentially strapped to you guys, keep on walking. After an hour of walking through the dense forest, you see nothing. No critters, no wolves, no birds. Just nothing. It's perfectly quiet. You guys keep walking for another hour. The perfect quiet just continues on. As you keep walking, you certainly all have the sensation that you are being watched, that something is there, that something is going to jump out at any point. And you walk about, looking from tree to tree. And the eerie quiet is just more disconcerting than a wolf would have been, than anything that could attack you guys. There's just the complete terror of thinking there's going to be another thing. And as you guys keep walking, another hour or so, you can see off in the distance the lone tower rising out of that little island inside of Lake Baratok. And speeding towards you guys is indeed a little wagon. Two spectral horses pulling it forward. Esmeralda barreling down this path. And after another 10 or so minutes, she ultimately gets close to you guys, looks about, sees Finn dead. Eyes just pour into yours, Rolak. She looks for what you very much are guessing to be signs of vampirisy. Her raven black hair kind of cascading down, very flowy, extravagant Vistani clothes kind of flowing about her. She just nods towards you. I thought I had lost you. She looks at Finn. Forward. Get in.
Okay.
And with that,
Y'all load him out.
you guys fill into the wagon. You don't see any sign of the werewolf lady, but you fill in. The familiar at this point clattering of dozens and dozens of alchemical charges above you guys in the ceiling of this thing. As you guys speed down the pathway towards the tower, and the tower gets bigger and bigger in your vision. That's where we'll leave it off for this week's session, as all of you guys reach the next level. Congrats to being level 7.
It's a huge level for me.
Yeah, I'm worried you're getting an ASI, right? Oh, no. You're gonna be level 6?
Yeah, but I get my class feature. I get to add my charisma bonus to all my fire spells.
Gross. I hate it.
I think this is great.
All right, all y'all who are watching, thank you guys so much. Hey, by the way, welcome to it. Checking eat out, checking it out, kind of checking it out. I think it's like checking it out. I know you kind of made it late there. Yeah, Curse of Strahd is, yeah, it's rough. It's a deep one. But yeah, come check us out every Sunday. We stream at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. We lost one today, so we're gonna be wrapping here up a little bit quicker, so that we can get to that and chit chat about that. Obviously, want to call out if you guys want to support us, follow, give us a subscribe if you guys would like to. But we've got some chit chatting to do, and we're gonna get to that as soon as possible. With that, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stay on for just one more second, as we really should pay it forward. We got a raid right in the beginning. We should give a raid to someone else because it's just the right thing to do. Let me see. Mists Awaken. I guess I wonder what that's all about. Let's start there. Let's start rating them. This is gonna be fun. They're having 8 people watch right now. If you can get at least like a solid 10 or 20 watching, that'll be so exciting for them. That'll make their night. All right, ready in 3, 2, 1. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. We'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye.